Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Mike Channel 4.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
We're on. We're on the live.
Let's go.
We're on the live, man. Here with Elvis. We in the new stew, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm so hyped. Let's go.
Yeah, we're coming different, man.
Hell yeah.
So what's been new with y'all? Anything?
Not much.
Yeah.
Just,
We're hyped to have the new setup.
yeah.
The new setup's
Yeah.
fire, bro.
What we
We
got?
love it.
Like, tell me, you know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Oh,
Like-
Bluetooth pairing.
Oh, let me disconnect.
We good, Socks? We good to go?
We're good.
We're
Okay.
good.
Yeah, we're up and running.
All right,
Sick.
we're on here.
All right, let's go.
So
Jordan.
what's up with the new setup, man? You guys wanna? I see we got some.
Yeah.
We got some lights in here now.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
We got some nice.
We used to
equipment
have some
going
little
on.
like 4x4s, like inch-wise.
Yeah, yeah.
fucking-
right there.
Those.
Dude,
What's
they
that?
suck.
That's just,
That was
That's
a
like-
light.
Yeah, it's a light. That's our
Yeah.
backup now.
you said
Though.
it sucks.
Yeah.
Not great.
Like
That's
compared to
what's
these ones are awesome, bro. They're like, it's like a foot big. That's a
Yeah.
lot of light, and you can change them to whatever color you want,
Yeah,
colder or warmer.
yeah, yeah. Those are nice.
So, bro, I'm hyped to see you guys still in it. I'm pretty sure last time I was on there, I was telling you guys like you just gotta keep on.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Keep on, bro. And you guys
Yeah,
are still
bro.
consistent with it, man. I'm proud of you guys for it.
Thanks,
Absolutely.
dude.
Thank you.
It's
Try to bring
yeah.
this mic a little closer if you can, just in case.
Yeah, you were our
If you
second
can.
video episode.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Came
That's
in there
true.
drunk, man. Hey, I was-
You did,
Dude, that was fire though, cause like we really like glowed up from there. Like I felt like we've been through so many fucking podcasts now.
Oh yeah,
And it's like
yeah.
we're just getting better, bro.
so you
Yeah, we
guys
are.
just stick to doing one a week?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
pretty much.
We
And
try
then
to
you guys just have special guests on.
whenever we can.
Yeah.
Whenever
It's
the
kinda-
opportunity rises.
Like we don't like go out of our way too much to like go and see if someone wants to be on. It's
Right,
normally
right.
like natural. Like if someone wants
Yeah.
to be on or something,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
hit us up or something.
There's a couple that we've pushed for. I don't know if you saw, but we had Miko Dotson on. That was a big one. I met
Oh,
him
word?
through work. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that shit
uh,
was dope. That was a
yeah.
fun episode.
That's
He's
awesome.
a big
Yeah.
time football guy. He plays for the CFL now.
Oh, really?
But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dang.
He's
Yeah,
cool,
that's tight.
dude. He was awesome.
dope.
That's
Yeah,
tight.
sometimes we push to really try to get guests on, but for
Yeah.
the most part, we just, we when we first started this thing, we all kind of agreed that we don't want to we don't want to chase money or
Yep,
anything. We
yep.
don't want to chase certain guests. We
Let
just,
it all flow naturally, man.
Yeah,
That's the
we
best
just-
way.
Yep.
we just like doing it, man.
Yeah.
And you
That's
know,
awesome. For those of you that don't know, this is JReeves, the one
Yep.
and only,
yes sir.
great friend and businessman, and much
Absolutely.
more.
Businessman.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
excited to
sir.
get into it. You got some fun ventures I hear. Going
Yeah.
on. Before we get into that though, this is for you. I don't know
Oh,
what size
word?
I don't know what size you wear.
We
Might
got
be a
large.
little- It's a
Medium.
It
squeeze
wears a
into it.
little bit big. So
Yeah, man. I'll squeeze
might
into
be
that.
all right.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. If it's too
Hey,
if it's too
I
small, just
appreciate it,
let us
man.
know.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it.
Hell
Don't
yeah,
let me
man.
forget it on the way. I'm
Yeah,
up there
I
for
won't.
now.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, I appreciate
Yes,
that,
sir.
man.
For
real.
sure.
Good
But
stuff,
yeah,
bro.
it's good to see you, bro.
Appreciate it,
Super
man.
good to see you,
How
man.
y'all been, man? What's new,
Been
bro?
great. Been great.
What's up?
I
New
can't
dogs,
help
new
but
animals,
smile,
y'all got
bro.
kids? What's up, man?
I'm like so in the moment right now. I'm just happy.
That's good. Yeah, that's my son down there, Elvis.
hmm
Yep, he's on every pod.
He's on every single pod.
Yep.
Loyal.
He's normally he
Every
might
single
make his
one.
way up to you and try
That
to.
dog's loyal.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
a good boy.
for sure.
That's what's up.
Love that dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah, new house, bro.
Did
Me
you,
and
new mics and stuff? I feel like these are, maybe y'all
new,
just got more.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got more.
New mics and cables and everything since
This
you
is
came
homie
on.
down here. I like this.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We got this.
Glad you like it.
When did you guys move here?
beginning of the
last
year.
October.
This is your spot?
Yeah, me and my girlfriend bought this place. Yep.
Oh, okay. Homeowner.
Yes, sir.
How you
Yes,
like it?
sir. It's something else for
Yeah.
sure. It's something else.
Man, when I bought my house, bro, like the first 2 months, I think the air conditioner and then
Bro,
the heat went out right after.
that's how it
I was
works.
like,
Damn.
That's how.
oh,
it
and then the
works.
first week, the freaking basement flooded.
Bro, we
Bro,
just had our
first
basement
week,
flood.
The first week, bro, I was like, no way.
That sucks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Different than renting, bro. That's all on you to fix. It's crazy. It
Get
shit,
it done,
it shit
though.
stacks
No,
up.
for real.
That's lit.
Yeah,
What kind of
So-
skills do you feel like you've developed the best since being a homeowner?
that's a good question.
Would it be
Oh,
the
man.
painting?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. No. We'll get into that. We'll get into
All
that.
right,
Yeah.
okay.
But honestly, man, like, I've always been the type, I don't like working on my cars. I don't like working on none of my stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'll bring it to the shop, whatever. Simple stuff like fixing a dirt bike, that's different. You know, I'll dig into it. But like a house, it's like when I first, okay, you know, you buy a house, you gotta get your washer and dryer.
Yep.
Well, I go to one of the little hood stores. My brother-in-law, he's like, "Oh, bro, I know where to go. You know, to
Yep.
hook you up."
There you go.
It's like, all right, man. I got me a little washer and dryer set up for like I think it was like $600.
Oh, fuck
Get the
yeah.
washer. It was like look brand new. It was great. Dryer to go with it. Look brand new. Great. The dryer worked good.
I know exactly where
washer?
you're going.
The washer, it ran great, and then when it would go to spin, it would get all off balance. And like that was like the first thing I had to tear into, bro. And I had to put like new suspension rods in it. But it's like
Yeah.
Dishwasher. I ended up fixing the dishwasher. I don't remember what was wrong with it. The drain. Our garbage disposal went out, right? Oh, bro. Oh, my God. Okay, so the garbage disposal goes out, right?
Yeah.
So the drain for your dishwasher will go, like, through your cabinets over to the sink, and then it goes, like, through the garbage disposal.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that when you buy a new garbage disposal, they have a plug in them. For wherever you hook that line up, there's a plug in there. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
For people that don't have a dishwasher. So, like, bro, I'm like, put this garbage disposal in, and I didn't notice, like, I don't know, next time we went to go do a thing in the dishwasher, it wouldn't drain.
Damn.
And so I'm like, dude, I just put the garbage, now it's the dishwasher. It's like, it's always something.
Yeah, it's
but
always
the whole time,
something.
it was just like, it's just little stuff.
Yeah,
But,
just
it's-
stuff you don't know.
Yeah, I found that it's really rewarding, though, when you dig into something. Because it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
bro, either way, you're going to have to chalk it up and pay somebody to come out and fix it anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Might as well tear it up yourself.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I just been anything something break, I get to tearing into it. It's like you either
Fuck
gonna
yeah,
win or
man.
fail. But them wins, bro, you fix something.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, my wife knows. It's like we're having steak tonight. If I fix something,
Let's
I'm a
go.
man.
That's
Hell
a
yeah.
Man,
vibe.
bro.
You learn to love it. You really
Hey,
do. You
no, for
kind
real.
of, a weird part of you kind of learns to love shit breaking and fixing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate fucking working on my car, but anytime I do something to it, or like Sarah's car, it makes me feel so much better. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I did something.
Especially when you see that it actually works after you fixed it.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, we're really bred to fix stuff. It just sucks, like the process of not knowing. Then we dig into it,
Yeah. Yeah.
figure it out.
Yep.
Afterwards, I'm like,
Dude, I'm
Yep.
not gonna lie, I use technology a lot too. Like
oh yeah,
any problems I have, I just look it up on Google, try to see what
Oh, yeah,
Copilot
dude.
says,
absolutely.
do some
Absolutely.
research.
YouTube.
Yeah, I do a couple hours of research before I dug into that dishwasher. trying to
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Got to.
You can find anything on YouTube.
Me and Ethan just fixed Sarah's car because her accelerator was acting all funny, and she needed a new knock sensor, and we had to take the intake off, and it was like, well, it's kind of a shot in the dark if it's gonna fix it because it could be a bigger problem.
Yeah.
And it ended up fixing it, and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
like that was so worth it. I felt
Hell yeah.
so good that day, dude.
Yeah.
Sarah was like, my car's all fixed. It's awesome.
Yeah, fixing cars and making them run good feels
Yeah.
great.
Feels real
Yeah,
good.
dude.
That's
Feels
what I do
great.
for a living. And it's, dude, it's,
Oh, you
So-
work on cars?
yeah, I'm a mechanic.
Oh no
Yeah.
way, no
Yeah.
chance, no shot.
It's, yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough sometimes. But, dude, once you start to get good, you know, it's like anything. Like,
Yeah.
once you start to get good and you
Yep.
keeping people on the road safe, you know what I mean? It feels good.
Hell yeah. Do a
Feels good
nice little
fixing
brake
shit.
job or something.
Yep.
You see some thick pads on there, you're like,
For sure.
No, absolutely. Yeah, my whole thing though, working on cars, bro. Every time I go to work on cars, I end up like, it won't even be like I'm past the point of like, okay, I used the wrong size socket, I stripped the bolt.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
I'll have the right size on there and everything. Whole hex head will just snap clean off.
Yeah,
And you're sitting
yeah.
there for 3 hours with the easy out, like
Yep.
just praying to God it grabs.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Stupid
tough,
stuff,
especially
man.
older shit. It's yeah.
Yeah, it's a mess.
It's tough. It can be very irritating.
Last car I worked on though, it actually went really smooth, and I was proud of myself because
Nice.
I'd only ever done brakes before. That's like the most I've ever done with cars. Well, I've done like brakes, like spark plugs, just simple
Yeah.
stuff. But
Regular
it
shit.
needed a head gasket, and it was a BMW. So I was
Oh
like,
my God.
you know, I don't know, but it was
You
was
don't want
Curtis's.
to. You want
that
to take
doesn't
that
sound
somewhere.
fun.
It was Curtis's BMW though. My friend that passed away, I was talking about
Yeah.
last time I was on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got his car. That's like a whole nother story. But yeah, I got his BMW, and I'm the one that originally caused it to overheat and blew the head gasket.
Oh really?
Going to see some girl in Cleveland. That's a whole other story. But like, yeah. So anyway, I'm like, man, I gotta get this thing running. Like, and yeah, I just dove into it, man, and everything went smooth. Like
Yeah.
that was the first time I've ever worked on a car, and everything went smooth. Fired it up, it ran.
Nice.
It was like it was
Damn,
sweet.
that's dope.
Yeah. So like the head gasket was blown out, so all the oil was
Yeah.
going into the spark plugs. When
Yeah,
I took
yeah.
that first spark plug out, I was like, this thing's covered in oil. That's why it's
Yeah.
like. It would start, but it was just like.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It
I
wasn't getting
hate
enough
those
spark.
sounds,
That
bro.
ain't good.
Those are scary
If
sounds.
you don't fix that quick, that can mess up a lot more
Yeah.
shit too. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
cool,
know
man.
what it was.
BMWs are a pain in the ass to work on. That's cool. You did a head gasket on that. bitch.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, I've worked on I've worked on a lot of stuff. I've done all kinds of. I do transmissions, fucking all kinds
Really?
of stuff. Yeah.
Bro, that looks
Pretty
crazy.
much
I follow a page on TikTok where they just do transmissions, sliding all the gears in and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I see that.
Dude,
page
they're
sometimes.
Bro, it
so
just looks
nice
so crazy
with it.
because all the little seals and it's
Yeah,
like,
it's a lot. It's
bro,
a
you
lot,
misplace
bro.
one of those. It's like put it all back together.
It's a lot. There's software for like there's like mechanic software. There's a couple ones, but yeah, it's super. The tech is definitely caught up with the mechanic industry for sure. The auto industry.
Wait till they drop that Apple Vision Pro Slim, bro.
Yeah,
And
true.
start making them cheaper.
True.
Techs
Yeah.
can just go on their websites and
Oh, yeah.
while working on cars and
My
shit.
last job, they almost bought some of those for the shop. Apple
Yeah.
Vision Pros. Yeah, that would have been cool, dude.
It would have been.
Working on
Dang.
shit, pull up YouTube videos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that'd be nuts.
But yeah, it's super. You know, there's a lot of, like I was saying, there's a lot of cool softwares that help you with that shit. Like I'll pull up if I got a transmission on like a Chevy Cruze or something, I just pull up the exact year, make, and model transmission removal and tells you step by step, like remove this bolt, unplug this. You know, it's super.
That shit hurts my brain though too.
It's a lot.
I'll look
dude.
at like a few pages and it's like 3,000 words and I'm like,
It's
bro,
a lot. It's a
This
lot.
is so much.
It's kind of dangerous too, because if you fuck up one thing, you know, it's someone's
Yeah, that
life
is
is
huge.
could be on the line.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's wild.
So Jordan, I wanted to ask you, how'd you start your business and when?
Okay, so
Yeah. So what have you been having going on?
so I have my own painting business now.
Okay, that's cool.
My wife is a stay-at-home mom.
Nice.
we got-
Fuck yeah.
We got now 3 kids total. We got
Damn, that's
my baby
crazy.
girl's due in January.
Congrats, bro. That's nuts.
That's gonna be the 4th?
This will be the 3rd.
Third.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, 25, 3 kids, man.
Man, 3 kids.
Hey,
Solid,
man.
bro.
This is the last one though. I'm about to go get
Get
I'm about to go
snipped.
get snipped.
Yep.
But it's crazy because like that's always been my dream though, to have 2 boys and then have a girl. You know, so she's
Yeah.
protected by the older brothers. But
Fuck yeah.
man, God's been working, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I was when I believe when I came on here last time. I don't know if I was working there or not.
If you were, you didn't talk much about it.
Yeah, I definitely didn't. I was working
Yeah.
at a machine shop though.
Yeah.
So after Curtis died, I was spiraling. Like when I came on here last time, bro, y'all might not have known it because I was, trying to speak so much encouragement and strength and all this worldly wisdom and whatnot. But I was lost, bro. I was
Yeah.
broken.
Yeah.
When you guys seen me, bro, I was the lowest I've ever been in my whole. That was me lost.
That's rough, man.
You were like, let me
getting
go
drunk.
make this worse and go on Apex Prey.
Nah, bro. It was like I was about to go on there and like, shoot, bro.
I knew when you walked into the room and the first thing you did was pull out a bottle. I was like, okay, all right, time to lock
Oh
in.
yeah, you did
Time
pull
to
out a
lock in.
bottle. I forgot
Before we
about
even
that.
started, I was like,
Yeah, you
we're
were
doing
on
shots.
one.
That was my life though. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
riding the streets, drinking,
Yep.
smoking weed,
Yep.
making videos. I was trying to get paid.
Yep.
I'm trying to blow up off this wheelie stuff.
That sounds
man.
like a beautiful dream.
You gotta
I can't
try
lie.
It's
something.
not. It's not, bro. I was lost. So anyway, yeah, I lost my job at the city though. You know
Right.
About that. I don't know if I talked about that. Anyway,
I
lost
think
my
you
job at the
did
city.
talk about that.
Bro, my job was great. Like,
Yeah.
I was driving around dump trucks, smoking weed on the job, pulling back up at home, packing the bong on lunch break, going back
Damn, no
out.
way. That's crazy.
Bro, like that job was tight, man.
It's
I
the
was just in
setup.
Akron. I was just in the mix, man. You'd see like,
Everything.
just bro. I'd be in all these different hoods,
Yeah.
and we just see so much different stuff. Like I remember the one time, bro, we're sitting out there working, and like, bro, like we're like, bro, people keep pulling up to this house, bro. It must be a trap house. And then we realized not only is it a trap house, but it was like prostitutes in there.
Oh,
Oh.
So
shit.
like girls would walk in there, bro. We'd hear them getting blown out. Like, the window would be open, and then they'd
Wow.
literally right after they'd stop screaming and everything, come out, get in their car and leave. And it
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
bro, I was sitting there like,
That's
that's
rough.
crazy. Anyway, it's just crazy. Like the job was tight, man, because I was seeing so much stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I lost my job, man. I failed a drug test, went through
Damn.
rehab. I got back to work. Bro, I'm still drinking. I'm just pissed
Yeah.
off, bro. I'm coming to work
Yeah,
high, getting in fights with everybody. And this one dude, we
Man.
had a new dude, bro, and he pissed me off so bad. I recorded him, and I was like all up in his face with the phone, bro. Like,
Oh
"You a
my
fat
God.
piece of-" Like, bro,
You
I'm
were
just-
on something.
Yeah, and I
That's
posted it on my
crazy.
Snapchat, and he screen recorded it.
Oh.
And then he took it in. Anyway, long story short, they were like, dude, you just failed a drug test. Like, we've been
Yeah.
working with you this whole time. 6 months of rehab, bro. Like, and then you go pull
Damn,
this,
bro.
you're done.
Yeah.
So then after that, that's when I that's when I got the dirt bike, and I was like, that was all I got.
Yeah.
This is it. And I just got a house with Justin, and I was like running out of money. I only had like $3,000, and I'm talking to my mom one day. She's like, "Well, how much money do you have in your 401k, my retirement?" I'm like, "That's a good question."
Yeah. What's
So
a
like the next day, I
401k?
went on there. I looked, bro. I had $27,000 in there.
Damn.
Holy
Right
shit.
after I received that check for $27,000 was around the time I came on the podcast last year.
Oh
So
my.
I was blowing cash, getting drunk, bro.
That's
Damn.
nuts.
That was it. No
dude.
job. I was just like,
Running
I
through
thought I was
that
gonna
shit.
die. Like, when I seen you guys, bro, that's why I was.
Wow.
Yeah,
I was
like,
worried about you, bro. I'm
yeah,
not
my
gonna lie.
death is-
I was like, this dude's. I'm excited to get him on the pod, but this dude's crazy.
Yeah,
This dude's
I
popping
for sure
wheelies.
thought I'd be dead in less than a year.
That's
Oh,
nuts.
That's why I was so
No.
hyped to come on the podcast. It was like, when I die, people can watch this and maybe learn something.
Yeah.
God damn it, bro.
Yeah.
You tried to set us
Let's go
up.
watch the podcast.
What the fuck?
As soon as I
What the
seen,
fuck is that, bro?
Hey.
as soon as I seen that video of you popping a wheelie on a fucking motorcycle, I was like, damn, this dude's about to have some stories.
But anyway, I was lost.
Yeah.
Nathan's icing. He was working at some machine shop, and he was like, "Bro, I could probably get you in here just to fill out an application." I was like, "Whatever, dude."
Yeah.
So I started working at this machine shop. It sucked.
I've been
Staying in
there.
one spot for 8 hours.
Yeah. I've
Like,
been
bro,
there,
it
man.
sucked.
Fuck
I
that.
hated it.
Machine shops.
And
are
you just
rough.
breathe in
hated
like
it.
metal and shit.
I hated it.
Like-
I was really, really good at it though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I first went in there, and they're talking about like, do you know how to read thousandths of an inch and reading all these teeny tiny measurements and like adding and subtracting 7 thousandths of an inch off this
Yeah.
piece of metal, and I'm like, nope. But I started picking it up really quick, bro. And like,
Yeah.
I was good at it, and they knew
That's
it.
dope.
Like, they knew I had potential. But
Bro, I almost lost my eye working at a machine shop. I was using a drill press, and
Mm-hmm.
I had, thank God I had my safety glasses on. I had my military issue safety glasses actually. And I was pushing this thing in, and I just pushed too hard, and the drill bit snapped, went right into my glasses, broke my glasses, but bounced off my glasses. I was like, oh my God, dude.
shout out to OSHA.
Yeah, for
Extra
real. For
PPE.
real. Yeah, that shit's
PPE.
That shit's real, bro.
Yes, sir.
you need your
Dude,
PPE.
that job used to get on my nerves, bro. That was the
It's
biggest.
dangerous.
And y'all know me. Like, I'm walking the edge, bro. Danger,
Yeah.
like I'm right there. So like that was one thing that walking around. Where's your gloves at? You need to have on your safety
Mm-hmm.
glasses. That was like always, bro. I almost got rode up so many times for just not
Get the fuck out of here. I don't
doing
need
what
that.
I needed to have.
Yeah.
Whatever. But so I worked there for like 6-7 months. Hated it. And then they started getting really slow, bro. They started laying off a bunch of people, and I was like, okay, this is one of the machine shops where it's like you ain't gonna retire from here,
Yeah.
but like they'll let you go, bro. The way they would let people go was so they didn't care if you had a family. They didn't care about none of that. They'd walk up to you in the morning,
Yeah.
and he's chilling, bro. Let him just chill. But if I get bit on the podcast,
You won't. Get
I need that to be the cover photo.
thumbnail.
You're like, but what's up, bro?
Look at him. He loves you.
Ew.
But
I
where
go
was I
cry.
going with this? Anyway, they started getting really slow, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Hey, unless you want to get laid off, we're doing a bunch of remodeling in the offices. You guys can come paint, tearing out kitchens, whatever." So I was like, "Shoot,
Nice.
$25 an hour to basically BS all day.
Yeah.
I'll do it."
Fuck yeah.
So I started painting, and I'm painting these offices, bro. I'm taping off everything. It's taking me like a whole day to paint one office.
Yeah.
There was like 30 offices to do.
Damn.
And the other old guy was in there. He was like, "Man, I painted for 10 years, blah, blah, blah." He's not using no tape, bro. He's using this big, fat 3-inch brush. I'm over here with like a little, like this little stubby brush,
Yeah.
like trying to make the lines all sharp. And he's just laughing at me.
That's
But
funny.
anyway, after like 2 weeks, he's like, "Bro, why don't you just stop using the tape?" I'm like, "No. I'm not gonna stop using the tape. Like, I'm listening to my music. I'm not trying to go back down to the shop. I'm chilling."
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
"Just stop using the tape." I was like, "All right, whatever." Stop using the tape. And then about a week after that, I started like really learning how to work the brush. I was
Yeah,
like,
fuck
"This is
yeah.
actually pretty easy."
Yeah.
So then
It's satisfying too.
I was
It's
like,
nice.
"So you used to paint, right?" He was like, "Yeah, I did it for like 10, 15 years." And I was like, "So how much were you charging? Like, how much were you getting paid?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, mind you, this was 15 years ago." He said we were charging a minimum of $250 per room, minimum, and we'd make the customer buy the paint. So then I started like,
Wow.
I just started thinking about it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm at the point where I'm painting a whole room in about 2 hours.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's
so
not bad
the math
at
was
all,
math,
bro.
I'm like 250. That was
Bro, yeah.
that was 15 years ago. You guys were charging 250. So then I googled I Googled and I was like, what's the average price to get a room painted? Anywhere between $300 and $900 nowadays.
That's fucking crazy.
Holy
And I can
shit.
get a room painted in 2 hours.
Wow.
So at that point, it was like, I was getting
make
good
like
at it.
$200-$300 an hour
Right.
minimum, probably.
Right.
That's nuts.
So at that point, though, it was still just an idea. It was like one of them, it'd be cool. Like, I think about it, but I don't really like painting. Whatever. So then after I painted for like 3 months in these offices, remodeling them, moving all this stuff around, building furniture, doing all this like basically BS work.
Yeah.
They had basically promised me that when they get this new machine in, which is a water jet. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what that is. But basically it's a huge table, like, I don't know, it's like a 10 by 7 foot table, and you can put sheets of metal on there up to 4 inches thick.
Oh shit.
And they would, you run in this program, you can like hand draw stuff on there.
Oh wow.
And it'll start cutting with a water jet, like high pressure.
Damn.
And it'll cut through, and make whatever part.
That's cool.
And,
That's super cool.
At first I'm like, yeah, whatever. Well, anyway, they actually ended up getting it, and they were like, we're gonna throw you on this thing.
Damn.
And I was like, okay. So I started learning and like how to hand draw all this stuff like from scratch, and it was tight. Like it was cool. But what I found was it was like so weird because I was so excited for this and I was like preparing for it, and then it was like once it got here and I started getting good at it, it was like I started just becoming not fulfilled at all. Like I was driving to work and I'm like, bro, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Like, bro, this is not it, and I don't know, man. It was just like I just didn't really know what was gonna come out of it. And
yeah, for sure.
so there was like a bunch of other stuff going on at the time of my life, and
It's easy to get stagnant in a job, for sure.
especially one like that where you're sitting in the same spot all day. And the thing with this job was
You'll go crazy.
you spend 2-3 hours like programming, drawing this part. Once you draw the part, you press go and you're just sitting there for 3-4 hours watching it. So I had all this time to sit there and think. Mind you, I had already had this in mind about how much money I could be making outside of these doors.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And at the time I was like, I started like reading the Bible and stuff. I'm going to church, and
Nice.
there's a part in the Bible where it talks about, okay, God created all the birds, he created all the animals, and you think about a wild animal, okay? You think about a bird flying around. Bro, the birds are not flying around stressing out about their next meal.
Yeah, yeah.
They know that they're going to get fed eventually.
Yeah.
They're not stressing out about it. And
For sure.
God's word in the Bible, it says, you will not go without. God is not going to let you go without. He's not going to let your family starve. He's not, none of that. So it was like, I kind of had, enough confidence on my own, but I wasn't sure. And it was like, for me at the time, if it weren't for putting my faith completely, entirely in God and knowing that he was going to provide everything for my family, I wouldn't have probably had the courage to drop everything and leave.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
like literally, bro, it was crazy. It was like the same week, I read that and I was like, dang, man, like if I really jump and I really lean back into God, like, all right, man, this is on you, bro. If you don't come through, I'm hit.
Yeah.
So it was like my final, like, I'm about to for real just trusting God, like for real. And at this point, God stopped being a fairy tale book story to me. Like when God really becomes real to you and you can really read the Bible as like, this is real stuff that really happens. And, you come into a point in your life where you have nothing left. You realize you're not strong enough. You realize you're not smart enough. You get diagnosed with cancer or something, bro. And who's going to help you now?
Yeah, that's
and
very
you
true.
get to a point, bro, to where you're like literally on your knees and you're like, all right, God, like, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to give everything I got to you. Whatever comes back from this, I'm going to give you all the glory for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the real fight starts. That's when you really start walking with God. That's when like a whole...
Yeah, for sure. It seems like it's always kind of like, for lack of a better term, like last resort kind of deal. Almost
and that's
like,
exactly what it is.
Yeah. It's like
That is exactly what it is.
It seems like people
I've
find God
definitely-
when you got no one else.
He's
when
a
you
last
got
resort,
nothing
bro.
else.
For sure.
And I hate to say it, but 90% of America will use him as a vending machine.
Yo, yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
They call on him, man, all the way up till you get in trouble. You ain't think about him all day until you get in
Yeah.
trouble. Please, God, please don't let me run out of gas.
Yeah.
And it's
Right.
like, oh, here he comes, man. It's like he's always been there.
Yeah.
But people don't think like that. So anyway,
Yeah.
for me at that time, it was like, all right, your word says that you're not gonna let me starve. Your word says this, and like, boom. I was looking at the door the one I'm sitting there, bro, and the door kept just cracking open. The wind kept, and I was like, man, there it is, bro. Like The
Yep.
outside is right there.
He's like,
ain't
"Come on,
nothing
come
forcing me to stay here. So I'm fighting, bro. I'm fighting with myself. I'm like, bro, is this the devil trying to get me to destroy everything I got, or is
Yeah.
this God telling me
Yeah.
like, dude,
Yeah.
just trust in me, man. Come on, the door's open,
Mm-hmm.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. I was fighting with myself so
I bet
bad,
that's a tough one.
and I didn't know. I got a family. My wife's pregnant again.
Yeah.
Like
You
we
got a
got
lot
all
on the
these bills,
line.
bro. $4,000 in bills a month. I'm like, I don't know, bro. And it was just crazy because it wasn't like I made the decision that it was calculated. Like, okay, this is a good move. I'm gonna go. I had not a single job lined up. I had
Yeah.
no website, no LLC,
Yeah.
no yard signs. I had nothing. I got up out of my seat, bro, and I left. I didn't tell my boss nothing. I got up, I left. He was like, "Where you at?" I said, "I can't do this no more. I'm gone." And
said, "I'm with
What's
God,
crazy
bitch."
though is he's a pastor.
Really? No shit.
He was a pastor, so it was like when I finally did, I came back and I talked to him and everything. I explained
Yeah.
him. I was like, "Look, bro, no offense to anybody here or anything.
That's nice of you.
My spirit is pulling me somewhere else.
Yeah,
If you can't
yeah.
understand that, bro, you ain't really a pastor.
Yeah.
Because when God calls, bro, okay, he calls your phone right now. What you gonna do? You gonna answer or you gonna decline it?
Probably decline it. Yeah.
Right. Okay. But if you answer and he tells you need to do this right now, drop all you have and follow me. This is your one chance. If you
I'd
say
be like,
no,
"What are you with, fucking progressive? Get the fuck out of here."
but are you really gonna hang up on him though? If you knew for a fact that it was God and you're like, you know what I mean? He's on the phone, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all been on the phone now for a minute 30. He's
He'd
waiting
have
for
to
your
come at
response.
me with like a really unique caller ID or something. So I
mean,
know,
he might,
So I know.
but like this might be your last resort. It's like
Yeah.
you never know, bro. But my whole thing is this: if God's calling you and you decline, you don't answer, He's gonna call somebody else, and you're gonna watch them
Yeah.
carry out what He was calling you to do.
Yeah. Same with telemarketers.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta get in where you fit in, man.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, bro, it's crazy, man.
yeah.
So yeah, that's what like gave me
Fuck.
the courage, and then
That's awesome, bro. That's super
he's
cool.
Dude, I feel like
Biden.
God definitely
booming.
does give strength. I don't like pray or anything all the time, but I definitely look to him when I'm like emotionally low rather
sure.
than like I don't know, when I feel like I'm on the verge of like fucking my life up almost. I try to call for him sometimes for like just strength at least to do what I got to do it.
Yeah.
You know? But and that was actually kind of recent. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's cool stuff. I don't really know.
bro. It's like
I don't know if it's like just talking out loud and just kind of putting your worries in something else and just I don't know. It kind of does feel like a weight off your chest almost
because that's what
Yeah.
when you're looking
that's
for
honestly, bro. Like
guidance.
that's what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he
for
he
sure.
wants
I
us
agree.
to dump, like, you know, it's like, wouldn't it be nice to just give all your problems to somebody else? Well, literally
yeah.
you can. He's
Oh,
literally, behold, I stand at the door and knock. He's waiting for you to let him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
All the
there's
time.
I think
He's
there's a
waiting.
religion, or I think there's a reason that religion is as old as human beings. I think
Yeah,
there's a
I
reason
don't-
it's been around.
For me, bro, it ain't religion. It's not, oh, I'm a Catholic. It's not, oh, I go to this church or we go to apostolic church, whatever, bro. Screw all that.
Yeah.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ or not? Are you
Yeah.
going to follow him or not? Do you believe that do you believe him or not? He's got you.
Yeah.
And it's like if you really submit to him, man, he will give you like the craziest. He gives you a new lens to look through the whole entire world at.
For sure.
Like
Do you think
There-
God has a sense of humor?
there's three basic. This is it right here. At all times, we are either serving ourselves, we're serving God, or we're serving Satan. We're all born into sin. This world that we live in, this is Satan's playground. We're all living in it. He's got all these tools here, social media, porn,
Oh yeah.
drinking, alcohol, bro. Everything down here is his.
Oh yeah.
And he's got all these people indulging in all these different things.
Yep.
And
Traps.
you know what I mean? It's like at all times we're serving one of the three.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
I mean, you keep that stuff
That's
in
true.
mind, bro. You'll start looking at stuff totally different.
Even if you don't look at it in like a godlike religious way, it's literally that's true. Like that's literally
It's
true.
absolutely
You have those three choices. You have yourself, good, and evil.
So do you believe in like demons are real and stuff?
Absolutely. Spirits.
So you think people like can get possessed and like possess supernatural strength and shit like that? Or like have like a woman, for instance, can have like a demonic man voice and like be upside down and stuff or whatever.
You did just listen. You just listened to that exorcism podcast. That
did.
sounds
All that
super
stuff.
interesting.
I do. I mean, I've never seen it personally, but I have like heard stories from people that I don't think that they'd be lying of like, you know, they've literally seen spirits come out of people as they're getting prayed on.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff
Right.
like that.
There's some shit
Absolutely.
going on.
It's spiritual warfare, bro.
It's
100%.
crazy. I listen, like he was saying, I listen to that Exorcist podcast, and he's like well renowned, and it's all he does. And he's saying he recounts like a small lady that's like 5'2" throwing a man that's like 300 pounds 10 feet away, like stuff like that, and foaming at the mouth and having different voices come out of her body and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
that shit seems pretty scary.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
believe that shit.
And I feel
too.
like if that's real, bro, like God's definitely got to be real.
I think one of the scariest things I've read in the Bible, it's in Matthew, and he talks about, this is Jesus saying, he says, when an erred spirit, which means like when a bad spirit flees out of a person. So we have this problem with drinking, and we go to church, okay, and we learn that, okay, we learn where the spirit's come from. I don't want nothing to do with it no more. It's tearing my life apart. It's, whatever. And we get rid of it. It says the spirit roams the streets looking for a place to stay. It's looking for a new home now. The spirit ain't going to find nowhere else to go. So what does it do? It comes back to the same house, knocks on the door, and when it comes in, it finds the house swept, clean, and garnished and put in order. And then it says, right after that, it says, and with it brings 7 other spirits more wicked than itself. So when you get rid of something, when you get rid of porn, when you get rid of depression, when you get rid of whatever, it's going to come back. It might not come back right now. You're going to be feeling great because you just fought this. You ain't depressed no more. You're feeling great. But then guess what? It's coming right back.
Yeah.
And when
for
it comes
sure.
back and you let it in, now it's bringing 7 other spirits, bro. And it's, come on, man. We coming in here. It's cleaned up now. We going to party. Bro, it's coming to tear you up. And like, bro, that is the realest, bro. That is the realest thing I've ever heard because like I've witnessed that myself.
Oh yeah.
When I be like, back when I was
Everybody
drinking,
has,
smoking,
man.
everything. I'll put down the drinking, bro. I start smoking weed. Next thing I know, I'm like, I'm messing around doing shrooms and acid and like, it's true, bro.
Yeah, it definitely is.
absolutely true.
It definitely is. You drop something and that's that addict in you, that whatever you want to call it, that demon that's trying to get in, it always
it's a
tries to look
spirit.
for other shit.
It's a spirit. And there's
sure.
multiple different types of spirits. But like another thing you got to keep in mind too is like, okay, the devil already has you. He's not about to make your life hard. If you start trying to do the right thing and you start trying to walk straight, you start trying to be, you start trying to do things the right way, that's when he's going to start trying to make everything hard because now you're going in a way that he doesn't want you to.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
That makes sense.
if your life is smooth, man, that tells you he's already got you where he wants you.
Yeah, that
And
makes
I've heard,
sense.
like, on that podcast, if you are someone that's comfortable with doing all that shit or whatever and following the devil's ways, when you move over to follow Christ, he wants to get you even that much more because he already had you in his, like, palms or whatever, and he's losing you and he wants you back and he'll do anything.
And they're at war with each other. The two, you cannot sit at both tables. It's like, okay, think of it this way. Salt and fresh water, they cannot come from the same fountain. They can't. Okay, so you got fresh water, which is the spirit, okay? And you got salt water, which is like the flesh, Satan, dirty stuff, right?
Right.
If I add some fresh water to the salty water, you're not really going to know. You can add some good to the bad and not really know.
Yeah.
Now, if I put even the smallest bit of salt water into the fresh water, you're going to know.
Yeah, for sure.
You cannot mix the two. You can't sit at both tables. So you got Satan's table, you got God's table. You got cards over here, you got cards over here. You try taking these cards over here, one of them's going to get pissed off. And it's like, you know what I mean, man? You can't play both sides. So you got to pick which one. But the Bible does say you're better to have never known than to have known and turn your back. And it's like kind of the same thing you were saying with somebody who's following Satanism and whatever else, and then they try to go live a Christly life, and then he's coming back twice as strong.
Yeah.
He wants you back.
Yeah, for sure. He wants you
So-
bad too.
Some scary
I'd say this.
stuff.
It's not easier, but it is better. I have a lot more strength. I have a lot more. I have something to fully trust in.
For sure.
Even
It's
if you
just-
got obstacles, you feel like you have more strength
You
to
got more
buzz through
understanding
them.
on it, bro. You got
Yeah.
way more understanding on it because you know exactly where it's coming from. Maybe not in the moment. You might be in your flesh. You might be mad about something.
Yeah.
You might want to react a certain way. You might, you're going to have temptations all the time. It doesn't mean, you start following Christ, bro, and everything's like, oh, it's all easy. I'm not going to have these temptations anymore. I don't want to smoke weed. Bro, I still have all the same temptations.
Oh yeah.
It's just now I have a strength, and it's something I have to kill every single day.
Yeah, for sure.
I wake up, my spirit's alive now. That's great. But guess what? My flesh is waking up too.
yeah.
And it's something that's why it's called a fight. They call it walking with God. Okay, you walk with God all the way till you get to the finish line, till you get through the gate. You stop walking, devil's catching up to you, bro. He's gonna grab a hold of you. You ain't getting in. You ain't getting in. It's called a walk for a reason, man. You gotta
For sure.
You gotta You gotta
moving
keep
forward.
going with it. You gotta
Yeah.
keep working with it. You gotta constantly be growing, constantly seeking them.
It's work,
It's
man.
a fight. It's
It's-
not easy. It's really not easy
it's
to
real
deny
work.
yourself, to do what's hard, to not, not look at girls whenever you're going driving, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
to not, want to smoke weed with your friends, to not talk a certain way, to not think a certain way.
Yeah,
But it's better. It's a lot
for
better.
sure, for sure.
And just the little stuff that it's done for me, man, like just like treating your body as a temple.
Oh yeah,
like, when you're following Christ, your body's a temple.
oh yeah. That's
So
your
you want
meat
it to be
vehicle.
clean. You want to take care of it, bro. I've been going to the gym 7-8 times a week.
Fuck yeah,
That's
man.
lit.
I'm not eating completely healthy, but bro, I feel great. Like,
That's
I
good,
feel
man.
better than I
That's
ever
good.
have. I see Sarah's been working out. What you doing, man? You getting in the gym?
Dude, I was in the gym actually for like 2 months with her, and then like a month ago I kind of fell off. I
Yeah.
don't know. I've just been slacking, to be honest. No
You
excuse.
gotta get in there, man.
I know.
You be feeling great.
I do always feel great when when I'm in there and I'm like, let's go. Like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
fucking going.
Shit's
But
important, man.
It's really just going there because it's not like super close to me, but it's closer than some other people would be to the gym, you know? Some people drive like 30-35 minutes to go to a gym.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
I used to. Yeah.
like my gym, the one that Sarah goes to, is like 15 minutes away or something. And I don't know. I just kind of let that get to me, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I just got off work. I don't want to do
you
nothing.
gotta go in the morning.
Yeah.
If I tried to go in the afternoons, I wouldn't. It wouldn't
yeah,
be happening.
I used to go in the morning before work.
You gotta go in the
I
morning.
did
That's the
too.
move,
Used to.
man.
You gotta go in the morning.
That's the
Absolutely.
move.
What do
Going
you
to work with a great
what do you
fucking
enjoy
Start your
doing?
day off right.
Oh
What's
yeah.
your routine? Your workout
So
routine?
Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go to a boxing gym, and then on my off days, I try to go to, and that's new. Like that's like a new door. It's
Yeah.
crazy because I've always like looked at boxing videos and stuff, and I'm like, dude, it'd be so tight to
Oh,
move
yeah,
like that.
bro.
You see him hitting the bag, whack, 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 whack.
Oh yeah.
Or like videos of Floyd, bro, and they're doing the mitts.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
just looks like everything is so
Flawless.
crazy. I've always seen videos like that, like just,
Yeah.
bro, that'd be so sick. But I ain't no
Fuck yeah.
fighter, bro. I ain't getting in there. What do
Yeah.
I look like going to a boxing gym? Like, oh yeah, I want to learn how to fight. Like, nah. But
It's good to know though,
just
man.
crazy though, like a little connection from church. Like somebody's got a boxing gym, and
Oh hell yeah.
he just invited me to start coming.
Nice.
It's nothing crazy. Like we don't fight in there. I don't plan
Yeah,
on fighting or
yeah.
nothing. But just
Still learning how to
just learn
punch and
combos.
stuff.
Yeah, learn
For
how to
sure.
punch, bro. It's like
For sure.
it's tight, man.
Dude, we used to do the boxing in the backyard before any of us
Yeah.
knew how to do anything. And we
Yeah.
still don't.
Yeah.
That shit used to go crazy, dude.
It's
we
fun,
were,
man.
Yeah, Ethan shut that down though.
Yeah.
Somebody got knocked
unfortunately,
out?
Somebody got knocked
Y'all-
out. Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Ethan knocked him out, bro. It was tough.
Dang.
We don't talk about
Way
that.
Yeah.
to fucking ruin it.
I know.
Yeah,
Wow.
you put a stop to that
It was rough
immediately.
too, dude. I felt so
Especially
bad.
because it was a friend too. It's not
Yeah,
like
it was a good friend. And we
Yeah.
were just fucking around, and I had a nice little hook on him, and he just went stiff as a board.
Hit him on the button.
Shit, man. It was
They got it on video.
yeah,
There is actually, yeah. I always forget there's a video.
it's on video. I don't know if I can find
Nah,
it.
you know,
Yeah,
you
it's
know right where it's at.
I'd
Pull that up. I need to see that. Nah, I need to see that.
I bet it's in that group chat somewhere.
Oh, I need
somewhere
to
in
see
there.
Oh,
that.
dude.
Yeah,
Alright.
it doesn't feel good, man. But it
Nah,
does.
yeah, it does.
But
That's
it-
why you sit here like, yeah, it doesn't feel that good. Yeah, dude.
He's like, I can't do that again.
No, what feels good about it is the fact that you know you're able to protect yourself and your family if it
Yeah.
comes down to it.
Yep.
But I mean,
But on
that's
the
just
flip,
me.
though, look, I've been thinking about it too, right? Because you start getting into a boxing gym and you start really like, you will feel confident. Like you'll start looking
Absolutely.
at your hands different. Like, wow, I actually know
Yeah.
how to throw these things a little
Yeah.
bit.
Absolutely.
Like you start learning little combos and stuff, and I'm like, I'd be at the gas station looking like, what you looking at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come
But
on,
like,
try
but at the
some.
same time though, it's like, my brother-in-law, he was like, bro, you cannot take boxing to a street fight. You can't take street fighting to boxing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That
very
is so true because
Yeah. Very
boxing,
true.
everybody's trying to be structured in some
Yeah,
way.
for sure.
Every street fight I've ever been in, bro,
You'll get
you
bit.
come out. It's not even really boxing.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 punches, bro, and then you're on the ground.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like,
For
I don't know,
sure.
I've been thinking about that, but at the same time, bro, I got
Yeah.
a mean left hook.
Yeah.
I never even
Bro.
thought I would
Yeah.
swing with my left hand, but now I know.
I'm trying to use my feet in the fight.
Kick
He'll be
somebody in
stunned,
the head,
bro. I'll do like
Shoot.
one of those fake little shitty shin kicks and like fake them out. I'll be like, oh,
I'm
Oh
trying.
yeah, I
in
know
the
what you're
face.
talking about.
I'm trying to headbutt someone.
all right, here's the video.
You found it? That was quick.
You alright?
That's you?
Yeah,
See that?
in the sweatpants.
Dang. One more.
One more. Quit making me listen to that.
Hey, you should have had them hands up, boy. Hey, that's the name stand in the boxing gym. You better be on the phone. Hello? Hello?
You better put those hands up.
Oh, dude, that was so funny.
That's funny.
And
But
he
yeah,
was
it
like,
was,
"Oh shit!"
it was tough because everyone was drinking and I was the one who did it, and everyone around was like hyping it up, like, "Oh my god!" I was the only one like, "Take my fucking gloves off. This dude's out cold. Like, let's get some help." It didn't feel good, bro.
Let's
It
get some
didn't-
help.
It
After he
didn't
just
feel
knocks him,
good.
like, man, I'd have been over top. Like, yeah.
No, I didn't like it,
Should have
bro.
been you should have never put them gloves on.
I didn't like it.
You should have just
I did
lived
not
in the
like it.
moment.
I was worried about him, bro. He's my friend, and I just knocked him the fuck out.
Is that the OG poster?
It is.
Yeah.
That's the OG
Yes,
one?
sir.
This is the new one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yes,
Doc,
sir.
that's you up there?
Yep.
I
Hell yeah.
gotta get a new one, bro. I see your beard coming in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
his beard's getting thick,
Yeah,
bro.
we got we switched up our styles.
Give him a shout out real quick.
Tanner, we just
Yes.
had him on the pod
Really?
actually. Yeah, yep. Tanner Trepto.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. He does a whole bunch of art and shit for pulp.
Yeah, he's a real.
Oh,
He's
really?
He's a
Yeah.
good friend. Yeah,
Tanner, you do good work.
absolutely.
It's cool.
You ever
dude.
go to Pulp and see like those like there's like murals and
I'm not gonna cap
like
like I
pictures and
know.
stuff?
I've
No?
been to Pulp definitely. My wife likes to go
Like
there.
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he does a lot of artwork for different places. He's cool. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. Man,
Yeah.
you get him with Pulp. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
tight.
out Tanner. We love you, bro.
Yeah, we do.
That's
He's
sweet.
listening too. He listens. To
You guys
everyone.
been to Dave's Hot Chicken?
Mm-mm.
I don't
been
think
there?
so. Where's
Dave's
it? Wait,
Hot Chicken.
Where's it at?
Nah.
They got one in Canton. I think the other one's in like Cleveland or something. They got really cool artwork in there.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys definitely
That's
gotta
dope.
go. You
That's
been there?
dope.
Oh, bro, you gotta
Is
go.
it
It's
new?
hot chicken.
It's like okay, it's like Cane's, but it's like a little bit better than Cane's. The only
Yeah.
thing I just don't like
Is it like a fast
the
food?
mac and cheese is what killed me. Don't have mac and
Oh,
cheese
that
on your
sucks.
menu if it's about to be trash.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
The,
for
the mac and
That
cheese
sucks.
was garbage.
That sucks.
I would
And the
expect
line,
the mac and cheese to be good at a chicken place.
the line was crazy.
Yeah.
The line reminded me of like Chipotle downtown.
Oh, really?
campus, Like prime time too.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Damn.
Walk in there, bro. You're like,
I'm not waiting for this shit.
it's not even worth it.
It's good though. It's like Cane's, but like with like
Yeah,
flavor.
you can choose your flavor.
Yeah,
And I
that's
recommend
nice.
do not go over hot. That hot is actually hot.
Really?
It's like mild. I was like, it was cool. And then I got hot, and I was like, that's a big jump.
I'll have to try it. I
They're
like
low
hot
key,
stuff.
they're messed up for that. That jump.
That's
that
funny.
jump is crazy.
That's funny.
But yeah, definitely. Yeah, you should try it.
Yeah, that's
try it.
dope.
I like
so
that.
sorry.
I was just gonna say I like your beanie a lot.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's
that's my,
cool.
that's my
Dude, that logo is so fire.
That's your
my
logo?
It's
Yeah.
so cool.
That's dope.
Yep.
That's really cool.
Yeah, 3R revive, rebirth, renew.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
Nice.
5-year-old, rugged walls, fill the patches, whatever.
Yeah.
And then, we'll rebirth it with a new identity. Then we'll renew the way you look at your home. Renew your mind.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, you're in that room. You see the door swinging open a little bit.
Oh yeah, and I
You're
just
working
left.
on-
I walked out to my car.
You just left.
Dang, we got off that story quick.
That's all right. We're back
But
to it.
we start driving down the. I start driving down the road, bro. It's nice out. Stick my hand out the window, bro.
Hell
I'm doing
yeah.
one of these. I'm just like, and I just got a piece about it.
Mhm.
It wasn't like, oh, I just quit my job, bro. I gotta do all. I had peace about it.
Yeah.
Because like I knew, like I finally just gave in to like, I was like I just put my back on him, like bro,
Yeah.
just carry me through, and he has, bro. He's been blessing me beyond what I even thought I'd be doing.
That's awesome, man. So how'd you start up your new business?
Yard
How'd
signs.
that come to
Yard signs?
Yard
yard
signs.
signs? Yeah.
That was it.
So you have a website now as well?
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
No, I didn't even have insurance. I didn't have an LLC. I didn't have nothing for the first like 5 months or so. I actually got legal with everything like a couple months ago.
Nice.
But I had to like make sure everything was gonna,
Oh yeah,
But
for sure.
yard signs, bro. All the advertising and stuff, I tried advertising on like Instagram,
Yeah.
making a Facebook page,
Yeah.
and like, bro, I get
It's
the
tough,
most
man.
business off of yard signs. As crazy
Yeah.
as that sounds,
That's dope. That's super cool.
and I
we
like
should
it
start
too,
putting
like,
yard signs up.
oh, you definitely- bro. It's like a game too. Like
Yeah.
you don't really realize how many people put out yard signs until you start putting them out.
Yeah.
Oh
Then you
yeah.
start realizing like your competition.
For sure.
Like
yeah.
Frank the Painter, bro. If you're watching this, I'm coming for you, bro.
I'm coming for
I'm
you.
coming for you. But like,
Frank the painter.
man, he's got the little QR scan thing on his.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
gas.
gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Damn.
Dave, you could drive by and be like, hold up.
Yep.
Shout
Damn,
out
that's
Frank,
actually-
bro. Hey, come on the pod, man.
Yeah, come on, Frank. Let's see what you got.
Hey, you gotta put the gloves on for the podcast, bro. You gotta throw the gloves on.
That's funny.
That's funny as
But
hell.
yeah, bro, it's fun. Like, you know,
That's
you go
cool.
out late at night, you're hitting. It's almost like graffiti. You know how like graffiti is like going to hit the main
like
spots.
marking your
Bro,
spot.
jumping out on the highway, bro. Throw the flashlights on. You know, just go in the middle.
Hell yeah.
Like on what's that? 224 and Canton Road, by the Springfield bowling alley.
yeah.
There's like a little, bro. It's so like, bro, always 1,000 cars right there. But like, if you can make it to the little, bro, I slapped my sign up there. It's been there for like 4 months. Ain't nobody taking it down.
Damn, nice.
That's the one thing about them though. Like, you can't get attached to them, or
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
people
They'll
get
be
mad
going.
when, taking my signs down. Like my uncle, he's trying to do Christmas lights, and he's so worried about people taking down his signs. He'll spray them with oil. So like when they gotta take them off, he's crazy, bro.
That's funny as hell.
But yeah, you just gotta chalk them up as a loss. Like
Yeah.
every sign you get
For
put out is
sure.
gonna get taken up.
For sure. How much
Damn,
are those
that's funny,
signs?
though.
I've always been curious about that.
I buy 100 for like $500.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But I mean, if I land,
You said
one,
100
if
for
it-
500?
If it brings you customers, that's super
Yeah.
worth
yeah,
it.
and they're more expensive. Stupid election, bro. They're more expensive right now because of the election.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting 100 for like $300, but now it's like 500.
Wow, that's
So
crazy.
once everything calms down,
Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
be cool.
I'd rather
Yeah, for
just
sure.
get a stick out back with a cardboard thing.
Sharpie on a cardboard.
Yeah, dude, fuck it.
Like a homeless man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
help.
Help. I need business.
Call this number.
Yeah.
I see this one dude. He's got like this little hand cut out. He puts a sharp. You know, he gets one of them thick Sharpies.
Mm-hmm.
Lawn care with his number on it, bro. But he's everywhere. Like I'm like,
Nice.
he's on the grind. He's
Yeah,
better than me, bro.
Absolutely. So you do mostly interior?
Yeah, I like doing interior. I will do like I did a couple exterior projects, like whole houses. I'll do like fences.
Okay.
Wood staining. Staining was actually something I like really found out I like a lot.
Staining's fun.
You're good at
yeah.
staining? I gotta stain this
I'm not
fucking
real good at it.
enclosure.
I just think it's really cool
Yeah.
because there's like so many different little like. Okay, you get a plain piece of wood, and you take a really dark stain that's gonna lay in all the like the deep crevices, and then you go over something light. But there's just like it's almost like. It's like an order of operations.
For
You
sure.
get a certain type of stain.
It's
It's
an
cool,
art.
man. There's like a little science to it.
Yeah.
It's a real art.
I watched
Staining's
a whole
cool.
video on it the other day because I'm in the middle of working on the enclosure for the turtle up there. His name's
Yeah.
Cecil. But yeah, I guess you got to do a whole bunch of stuff, dude. You got to sand it like 16 different
Yep.
times with different
Yeah.
grit and
A lot of
do like a
preparation.
pre-conditioner, stain, post-conditioner, and like a preservative and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, this
That's
is
a
a
lot.
lot
Yeah.
to it. It seems like you got to just paint it.
Yeah,
It's
it can
done,
be a
but it's
lot.
really not that simple.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the hardwood floor upstairs, but me and my girlfriend redid that
Oh,
all
really?
ourselves. Completely did the
No, I have to
hardwood
look at it on
floors.
the way out.
Yeah, they're not.
Sweet.
It's not professional work, obviously, but we're proud of it.
Mm.
We fucking killed it, man.
That's awesome.
Yep, sanded
good.
it down, stained it,
Bro, that
put
sucks.
that little coating on it. It was
That
it
sucks.
was,
Like-
it was a lot. It was so much work.
Jordan, I wanted to ask you. I just seen recently, were you on another podcast? What was that
Ooh.
podcast? I
That
wanna hear
was
about
for riding on USA.
Mm-hmm.
But so my father-in-law, he's a pastor, and they wanted him on there to start doing like I'm really not even supposed to say this stuff, but I don't think anybody will see it. But anyway, the dude that runs that podcast is like Hell's Angels. He's the lawyer.
Affiliate.
He's the lawyer for the Hell's Angels.
Oh no
This
shit.
dude's got big money.
Oh well, then he's fine. Even if someone hears this, I'll be all right.
No, he's got big money.
Fucking lawyer.
But anyway, so my father-in-law, he goes on there and he has like a Christian night, just trying to get them to hear,
Yeah.
hear the gospel. You might get some of them saved. Some of
sure.
them need to hear it, whatever. But he wanted me to go on there because it's like a motorcycle. They have like a ride-on magazine or lowrider magazine, something like
Okay.
that. But the dude used to have a show on. You guys remember the Speed channel?
Oh yeah.
Speed, like
Oh yeah.
it says Speed in the big
Yeah.
red letters. He used to have a show on there, and he knows all the people
That's
from
nice.
like what is that? Full Throttle Saloon. That show.
Okay.
It's like a chopper show.
Wow, that's cool.
I don't know. Anyway, this dude like he's just trying. He's like this old guy though, and he's just trying to get bro. He's like trying to get back in the mix.
Yeah.
He when I first got there, he's like, "Are you the stunt rider?" I'm like, yeah. He's like, "Oh man, we got big plans for you." He's like, "I want you to do wheelies and do jousting at the same time with somebody else, and then we're gonna have another segment where you do wheelies and you guys shoot paintball guns at each other." And I'm just like,
How
Is
the
this
fuck?
Is this a circus?
he thought I was, but Yeah, I was like, dude,
That's crazy.
whatever. But anyway, yeah, that was. They actually did end up getting. I just seen literally yesterday.
They did
A couple of the riders that I know up in Cleveland.
Yeah.
That are like really really good. But yeah, they actually
They got someone
got
to
them
do
up
it.
there. But they're little. They got like a shop, but every room is like a different setup for podcasts. Like they'll have different stuff.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the one they got like a room with like a hot tub in it. There's like half naked women all in the back. They have like a Wednesday night. They get naked girls in the hot tub. They do a podcast there.
Wow.
And they'll have
A
like a guy-
podcast.
They
That's
do-
a whole. Yeah.
I mean, they do like a guys' night on Thursday. I don't know, but
Sounds like some plug talk shit going on.
yeah, my father-in-law though he asked me to just come on there and he just asked me a couple questions.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was like an hour long.
Nice.
I got on there, ran my mouth,
Nice.
talked about my testimony a little bit.
Hell yeah, man.
Kind of similar stuff I talked about last time,
Yeah. That's cool.
but
That's cool.
yeah, it was cool.
You got a lot to share, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It was cool,
Yeah.
man.
You've led a fun life.
Hey, you really have. I feel like your life's pretty exciting.
That's
like
the
you
goal,
like
man.
you got like big events, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the
I
goal.
feel like I have micro events
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
all the time.
It's all about finding your purpose,
Yeah.
For sure.
fitting in where
For
you
sure.
fit in. But I just look at it like, hey, we're here one time, man. You better
Absolutely.
hit it hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've
better
always
hit
I've always
hard.
looked at it like no matter what you do, man, as long as you're happy and not like going out and partying and doing drugs all the time happy. Like truly happy, as long as you find something that makes you truly fulfilled and happy, like that's all that matters. Like money,
Life changes.
money
Life
doesn't
changes a
matter.
lot too. Like
Yeah.
once you have kids, bro. I know like y'all have heard that your whole lives, man. You have kids, bro.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. But it's like bro, it's free motivation.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
will motivate you like having children that you need to take care of under your roof.
Yeah. Well, it's because
Especially
you're
my situation where it's like my wife ain't working. I got all these bills.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
running a business. I have to stay on my. If I fall off, bro, everything's going down.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, don't bleed on the ones in need. You got people under you, bro. It's like, I don't even think twice about going to the gym. And the reason I love going to the gym so much and working out is because it makes everything else in my life easier.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else becomes easy.
Helps bring
if you can force
balance.
yourself. What did you say earlier? What is the hardest part about going to the gym?
Just
Getting
going there.
Getting
Yeah.
there.
Mhm.
But ask yourself this: when have you ever regretted going?
Never.
Never.
Yeah.
You'll never regret.
Never.
Even on your worst days, when you feel the absolute worst, you don't feel like going. That's when you really get a good
Yeah.
workout in.
Yeah.
Like for real. So
That's why
Yeah,
I'm
it really
so
is.
proud of Sarah for going, bro. Like she's been going strong in there.
She's
Yeah, I
been
see it.
killing it.
And I'm like,
Yep.
you're going longer than I've ever gone. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
lit for real. It gives me motivation. I'm
Hell
like,
yeah.
fuck, maybe I need to get off my ass, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, don't let her pull away from you, bro. You gotta lead. She's
Yeah.
gonna start trying to. She's
I
gonna
know.
start trying to test you. Walk
She's
through-
gonna fucking beat my ass one day.
She can body you for sure.
She's gonna come home and be like, why dinner not made?
Shoulder check you off.
Yeah,
Shoulder
we
check.
make for dinner tonight, babe.
Hell yeah,
for
man.
real.
That's funny.
That's cool.
But yeah, the other thing too is like I'm about to have a daughter. So somebody
Yes.
told me this, bro, and this has stuck with me so hard. My brother-in-law actually, he's like, man, you gotta think when you have a daughter, anytime you walk in any room, she knows who the baddest dude in the room is. And same
Yeah.
thing with your wife. Same thing with your girlfriend. Even if you're with your mom.
Yeah.
When a woman is with you and you go into somewhere, they know who the baddest dude in the room is. Whether they acknowledge it or not, they know who the baddest dude in the room is.
Yeah.
And I just want to be an example for my boys, especially. Like,
For sure.
your dad ain't no punk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've learned a lot about myself in the gym, just as far as discipline, pushing yourself.
Oh yeah.
The gym will teach you a lot about yourself.
Oh yeah.
That's the other thing I love about the Bible, man, is like you start learning about Jesus, you learn even more about yourself. And that's what I'm on right now. That's my whole life right now is learning about me, how to kill Jordan, and how to make him better.
For sure.
Anything I want don't matter. Anything my flesh wants to do does not matter. I want to do what's going to make me better, what's going to, help my kids learn from me, how I live, the decisions I made. That's what I'm on right now.
100%.
Anything that's about to
Cool.
make me better, I'm on.
You're gonna ascend, bro.
Hey, it ain't even about that, bro.
Everyone does eventually.
Yeah.
It ain't even about that,
I'm
man.
saying,
I just,
like-
more than anything, I don't care where I go. I just want to inspire other people
Yeah.
to just do what is best for you.
That's
Even though
big,
you don't
man.
like it, bro, do what's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
Going in the gym, bro, it sucks. You don't like working out. Nobody likes sweating. Nobody likes getting that last rep in, but it's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Discipline, bro, it all goes a long way. Like, it all, that's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, absolutely, man. What's the
real.
biggest thing you think you've learned, like the most important thing about starting your own business? Like what's the biggest kind of like hurdle that you had to get over and figure out for yourself that you never learned before? You know what I mean?
The biggest one. I would say the biggest step to me was for real trusting in God.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if He don't come through, I'm hit. The second thing was not letting yourself get lazy.
Okay.
When you own your own business, I can wake up whenever I want to.
Yeah.
I can go do these quotes whenever I want to.
Yeah.
I can call up my customer that I got scheduled for tomorrow and say, hey, I'm sick. I don't feel like going.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part.
For sure.
But
I can see that.
That's the hardest part, is
Yeah.
not letting yourself get lazy. But that's why I force myself to go to the gym, because it makes everything else easier.
Yeah.
Put some order.
The other
in
thing
your
too
life.
is like not like while you're working, I can quit whenever I want. I can go on break whenever I want. I can go up
Yeah.
to the street and get, I can do whatever I want. The
Yeah.
freedom and keeping yourself grounded, the self-discipline of staying, you get there at 8 o'clock, bro, and it's like 3 o'clock, my wife's texting me, oh, we're just at home, we're going on a walk, blah, blah, blah. It's like, damn. I wish I was at home. I wish I was, could go grab a snack, eat ice cream on the couch. But,
Damn.
but, yeah, I'd say that's the hardest part, the self-discipline
Yeah.
part.
I bet
Yeah.
that feels
Keeping
nice
yourself
though, like
grounded.
knowing that your wife can go and do what she wants to do with your children.
Yeah, that's
your
really
guys'
cool.
children. I feel like that makes it very worth it.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. It's all, like I said, man, none of about my life right now is easy, but it all is better.
It's worth it.
It's
For
all
sure.
worth it. It's all better.
That's
It's
good,
all
dude.
good for
I
you.
love to hear that for you. Like,
Yeah.
you seem very happy.
No, I encourage
Healthy.
you guys to do the same thing,
Yeah.
man, with the podcast, bro. Start doing it 2 times a week.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
as much as that, and I know the dynamic of 3 people trying to work towards one common goal is hard sometimes, bro, but, like, you guys have been doing it this long. You
Yeah.
guys have been in it too long to give up now.
Oh yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we're always trying to figure out different shit. We started, I don't know if you've seen, but we've been doing like little news segments and stuff.
For real?
Yeah. It's fun, man. It's
That's what's
fun.
up.
It's kind of like a little stand-up bit almost, but we're sitting down just doing some news, trying to crack some jokes.
Yeah, we're trying to get little skits together and
That's
stuff.
what's up.
Working on merch and shit.
Yeah.
So
I see you. I see you're on TikTok. You be doing. You playing around with the sports edits
I
and
do.
stuff, bro.
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
It's like, I love seeing that though. When
Mhm.
people are venturing out into their, and that's the hardest part. Swallowing your pride and not. I don't care what anybody says, bro. Everybody has something in them that cares about what other people are gonna think or how they're gonna be perceived.
yeah.
Bro, when you can swallow that pill and truly not care, this is my life.
Oh, yeah.
I have. If I don't make a step to try and do something for myself, it ain't never gonna happen.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I think that's the thing I'm most proud of us for, honestly, with
No,
sticking
for
through
real.
this shit is like our internet footprint is crazy now. Like we
Cooked.
cooked for sure. But like
What's
that was the
that?
biggest
Internet footprint. What is that?
Like,
like
our
they
digital
say,
footprint,
Yeah,
like,
they
we're
say,
just
like, when-
all over the internet now.
Oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah,
they
pretty
say like
much.
when AI like takes over or whatever, like they have so much content on us now. They can
Oh.
just make whatever.
Like your
you know?
digital
Oh.
footprint,
Yeah, yeah,
your
yeah.
digital footprint is like shit you like search up or
Yeah.
do
Anything you do,
stuff
like,
like
everything
that.
you've ever posted is like your digital footprint.
Yes.
Oh.
pretty much.
yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Searched, posted,
Yeah.
looked
Yeah.
at. Like
But yeah,
everything.
that's one of the things I'm most proud of us for, or for myself at the very least, because like I've always been like, I don't know, I
We don't
got
give a fuck.
I got personal stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want everyone to hear it, but
Yep.
like,
Nah, that's
I
the
just
stuff though people want to hear.
for sure. That's what
The
I'm
stuff
saying.
that you don't want to say, bro. You don't know who out there is dying to hear
True.
something.
That's what I'm
relate.
saying, bro.
That's facts.
Bro,
That's
you
what I'm
never
saying.
know.
That's the main thing that keeps me doing it, because like I say
You
shit
never
that
know.
we incriminate ourselves sometimes. We
about this,
fucking
bro.
we make fun of ourselves.
All
and-
it takes is for one person to hear one sentence come out of your mouth that they strongly agree with, that they strongly can give them some type of inspiration, and they'll be like, "Wow, I really like this guy. What's on the next episode?"
oh yeah, oh yeah,
You never know, bro.
for
It's
sure.
That's true.
For sure.
Those
It's
one
like
sentences
sparking a
can
fire,
speak
bro.
to you.
You
Yeah.
never know which one of them sparks is gonna get it lit.
Absolutely.
So we've been sparking for 2 years
Keep going, bro.
out
Yep.
here.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah, and
We ain't got no
we're
stars.
growing.
lit.
We're growing
We're
consistently.
low key lit.
for sure.
Yeah.
This shit's fun, man.
It's so cool too because it feels like we've talked about it before. It just feels like a safe space at this point. Like we just love getting
100%.
together every
Yeah.
week, coming and
There
fucking.
ain't no jitters when the camera starts.
Yeah,
rolling.
no.
Ain't
Yeah,
like,
no.
y'all just chilling.
Yeah, we try to keep it super. I mean, we have a lot more guests on now and shit, and like that's our biggest goal is to keep it like just we're not doing a podcast. We're just chilling, talking, And I think it's really nice that we can do that. We have a huge variety of different kinds of people come on all the time, and it's nice seeing people be able to loosen up and feel comfortable like talking on camera. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's
it's
true.
Super cool.
Yeah,
It's
you
super
get to
cool.
see a different side of people when you just sit down and talk for
sure.
over an hour or something.
For sure.
You get to see why they do the things they do, maybe just
Yeah.
because of one sentence they might have said,
Mm-hmm.
and that
Yeah.
might inspire you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. So
No,
what
that's
else you been getting into?
Um,
Anything fun? Are you still
gym,
biking at all?
Work. Honestly, not really, man. I sold
No?
all my. I don't have any motorcycles anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
bro.
That was a
Moment of
big-
silence.
That was a big
But,
step.
No, seriously
That's
though. It's like I was
crazy.
saying though. I had to. The discipline part, bro. I had to do it because
Yeah.
the route I was going, running from the police, and I was either gonna get hurt or I was gonna get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And
You had some
with
crazy
my situation right
stories.
now, if I end up in jail, all right, bro, I can't put my family in that type of.
Yeah.
Or even if I get hurt,
yeah,
bro, I could have rolled my ankle coming down the steps, going out a week of work, bro.
Yeah. A lot
Yeah.
riding on
Dude,
that.
I had I'll be honest with you. I'll put it out there. I don't care. About 2 weeks ago, I had 2 jobs. Right, I had 2 jobs, and they were like $3,000 a piece. They were cabinet jobs. Okay, you've been
Okay.
seeing me doing the cabinets lately. That's like my biggest. They take a long time. They're a bunch of work.
They look
bro.
so nice,
Bro,
dude.
They are like cabinets are not cheap to get painted.
Oh, yeah.
Professionally painted and sprayed, not cheap. Well, anyway, my one customer, she had a wedding or something, so she wanted to push hers out 2 weeks. And then my other customer, she was getting a bunch of appliances to match. Like she wanted to do black. She wanted all her stuff to be brushed stainless.
Okay.
Her dishwasher, her microwave. So
Wow.
she had to wait for them to come install all that, and she didn't
Yeah.
want them to nick anything up.
Right.
So she pushed hers out another 2 weeks. So I was banking on these jobs 1 week, and then the next week,
Yeah.
$6,000 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And like I kind of spent a bunch of money, and then I had these 2 weeks, right? And I've been grinding. So once I got these 2 weeks to myself, and it was like, oh, I'll just kind of hang in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I didn't realize is, bro, in these 2 weeks, I spent so much money because I was home, for one.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
2, I was used to spending money, like,
Right.
used to the good money coming in.
Right.
And then, on top of that, I took full advantage, bro, and I got lazy. I got super, super lazy, bro. And that 2 weeks actually sent me behind 4 weeks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because I don't get paid for that week until it's all done.
Yep.
So it was like once I got the first cabinet job done, it was like, okay, I just paid for everything from 2 weeks ago. Now I got to do this next one, and now it's like I'm still behind
Yeah.
because of the amount of money I spent. And everything.
Yeah.
It was just crazy though. Like,
Yeah. That's wild. It can happen quick.
well, it all started because okay, I'm used to the kids being in the house all the time. Well, my wife was going on some like women's retreat or something for the church where she was going to be gone for 2 days.
Okay.
In that 2 days, my mom had the kids, and that was the weekend before those 2 weeks of nothing started.
Mm-hmm.
So that weekend, I had no kids. What'd I do? Bro, I laid in bed for 2 days, and I played Call of Duty, bro, till my eyes burned.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I'm talking, bro. But I hadn't had that in so long, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it felt so good.
Yeah.
Like, she would call me, like, what are you doing? Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm not, don't ask me. I'm on the game. Like, don't call me. Don't none of that.
That's
Bro,
funny.
and then on day 2, I remember, like, I wanted to go get some coffee. And, like, bro, I just remember getting up. Like, I get in the car, bro. I'm fuming, bro. I'm like, man, I had to get up out of bed and go get some coffee. I got home, bro. I just pissed that whole weekend away. I didn't do
Damn,
nothing. Laid in
man.
bed, and then that was the start of that 2 weeks of nothing. And
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy how
hurt.
easy that is to
Man.
that
get
hurt.
to.
Like, that was a
Yeah.
big punch. So now I'm like, I got back out slamming some yard signs and stuff.
Hell yeah. Nice.
But
That's good, man.
got the money rolling back in, but that was scary. Like,
I bet.
it was like, shoot.
I mean, you got everything riding on that.
Yeah, dude.
Like you were saying, you got your whole family dependent on you
Mm-hmm.
for that.
yeah,
And if you don't pull that in, that's not good.
it didn't seem like it was gonna do that much. But them 2 weeks went by, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh shoot.
Where did that go?
Yeah, for real. And I didn't do nothing. I'm telling you, them whole 2 weeks,
Nothing.
I didn't advertise. I was spending time with the family. Like, it was great. Like, it was,
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time with the family, and
Yeah.
it was cool. But yeah, I cannot do that again.
Set you behind.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Nope. Get back in that gym, man.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure. You gotta keep on it. It's super important. Super important. Even
Yeah.
on that's one thing I've noticed. Even on like when I have off days, bro, I can't let them be off days. Like if I get some time away from work, I have to be doing something, fixing up the house or cleaning bare minimum, Gotta be something to do.
I got to at least do like one thing. Like,
Yeah.
At least one. I know that sounds very lazy, but
I mean, it's,
No, it's better than nothing though.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
I
For sure.
did nothing. I didn't do anything.
Call
Like,
of
I'm
Duty.
pretty sure she came home and there were still like the dishes in the sink.
The same
from
dishes.
The day she left.
The house was stinking.
Oh man,
That's
I didn't
funny.
want to. I didn't even cook myself no food, but I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like I straight.
You
up,
need those days sometimes, though.
I thought I
Sometimes,
needed
yeah.
it. That was the worst thing for me.
You're like, fuck.
Freedom. I was
Yeah.
like, no kids, bro. I thought it was funny too. Like my
Yeah.
brother-in-law, he called me. You know, like we talk to each other every day. And I was like, hey, what you doing? Yeah, man, I got 3 houses to do today. Blah blah blah. You know. Man, he called me, bro. I'm in the bed. He's like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. I'm not doing anything. I don't want to hear your mouth.
That's funny.
That's the dude we ran into you with at
Justice.
in Kent.
Yeah.
that's
that's
my dude.
cool.
That's my best friend.
He seemed
Yeah.
cool.
he's
Seems like
cool.
a good guy.
That dude, bro. You talk about somebody with some. You talk about somebody going hard.
Yeah.
No breaks. No like, bro. He is the most consistent, hardworking.
Nice.
Like, bro, he is on it.
I love that
Like,
shit.
he's
Man.
jacked. Like, he is consistent.
Yeah.
Nice.
I tend to
Bro,
find
he is an eater. For
I-
That's
real.
good.
I
gets
see
to
like a correlation with people who go to the gym. They tend to normally be pretty hard workers. Like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Nathan, bro.
Yeah.
Nathan goes to the gym all the time. He has 2 kids now. Like, and he's
Yeah.
a hard worker. Like,
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
he's
it is
providing
a cheat
for the family,
code.
bro.
Going to the gym is a cheat code, bro.
It is.
It kinda
is
is
a cheat code.
Yeah.
And people that go to the gym, bro, they live longer. You literally live
Oh
longer.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like,
You're more
seriously,
robust.
You're in better shape.
Yeah. Not only do you live longer, but you just
yeah.
feel better. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Them
Like
people,
you can
they're
get into
sharper.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
seriously, bro. You see them old people, they're like,
For sure.
oh, I'll get $5 on pump tour.
You
Versus a
don't-
60-year-old that's going to the gym. He's like, yeah, man,
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
put $5. Give me a pack of smokes, too, man.
Fuck it.
You see a RFK.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
No, going to the gym, bro.
Yeah. It's
You if you're struggling with your laziness and you don't feel like it, bro, go to the gym.
yeah.
Go
It
to
does-
the gym.
It does more than you realize too. Like it boosts your immune system. You don't get sick as long.
And it
It's
boosts like
all kinds of
how
shit.
you feel about yourself. I feel
a
like
cheat
that's
code.
Yeah.
very important.
It is a cheat
If you
code.
feel
Well, it's
great about yourself, you're gonna have a great day.
Well, there's a chain, okay? Think about this, right? Your physical body. When you start working out, you start feeling better about yourself, okay? Now your stuff's working how it's supposed to be. You're naturally going to crave better foods. You're not going to go to the gym and want to go eat cheeseburgers. You just
Yeah.
put in all this work, bro. You're not. So you start feeding yourself with better stuff. You start drinking more water. You start getting better vitamins, better minerals.
You don't want
all
to
this
waste
stuff,
that workout.
Okay?
Yeah, true.
So now that everything in your body physically is functioning right, you're putting the right fuel in your car, and you got oil in there. Now you're running good, right?
Yeah.
Now your mental is gonna work a lot better because your confidence, everything's working how it's supposed to. When your mental works good, now you can navigate your emotions and the things that happen. Now you can be more clear about that stuff. Now you're not gonna be flipping out on people and like. You know what I mean? Like you're not
Yeah,
gonna be
for sure.
sad and down and depressed about stuff. You
For
can
sure,
you can
yeah.
function through your emotions properly how you're supposed
You're
to.
more focused. You're less
Unless you're doing
confused.
speed or
yeah.
pumping juice,
Yeah, that's true.
then you'll be burning every bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's what I said, bro. It's cheat code.
It
You get the
really
physical
is. It
right,
really
you get
is.
the mental right. Now you can handle your emotions. If you can handle your emotions, nothing can stop you.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody pisses
Definitely.
you off, okay, big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? Okay, I'm still alive. I'm still here. You know, you just start looking at stuff through a different lens. You get a
For
new
sure.
perspective.
Yeah.
Different
Damn, I gotta
perspective.
get back
Yeah.
in
Your
the
circumstances
gym.
might not change, but you get a new perspective.
Yeah, true. True. And dude, one of the many things that I've learned in my life is how fucking important perspective is.
It's huge.
Looking at things through a different perspective
everything.
is everything. You know what I've been doing? I've been looking at people. So I get pissed off, not really pissed off, but more like annoyed at people just in public, just random people all the time. And I always catch myself. And I've been trying to kind of do this practice where I think of everyone as a baby. Everyone at one point in time was a pure, innocent infant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And if this guy that just cut me off on the highway at super high speeds, where adrenaline is flowing like crazy and anything could happen, this guy just cut me off, and yeah, maybe I'm like, you're a piece of shit, fuck you. I'm all pissed because I'm on my way to work. But then you think, if that dude, as an infant, had my parents and my settings and my life, he would be the one getting cut off. In a way, I always like playing with perspective, bro, because like, yeah, maybe that guy was being a dickhead, but also who knows what he's going through? Maybe his wife is in labor and he's trying to get to the hospital.
Yeah.
Maybe he was being a dick and didn't like the way my face looked. But either way, how am I supposed to know that? You know what I mean? Why am I getting pissed off at that?
Yeah.
It's all about perspective. You just got to look at things
Nah,
in different lenses.
That's another thing too I love about the Bible is like it'll do that. Everything about the Bible just is about perspective. Your circumstances ain't gonna change, but the Bible gives you so much different perspective and good perspective. Not just like you think about Jesus and what he really was. He had the ultimate highest power any person can possibly. He had God power.
Yeah.
And he came in as the ultimate low.
Yeah.
And you think about us, we are ultimate low. We're scum.
Yeah.
We're sinners. We're we got filthy minds, whatever. And all of us down here want to be puffed up. We all want to be the man.
For sure.
He was the man, and he came down as the ultimate low. He went and sat with the prostitutes and the tax collectors and the sinners. And, everybody's like, bro, why are you sitting with them?
Mm-hmm.
And, just like his comments and stuff. Yeah. It's like, it's not the healthy that need a doctor. It's the sick.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So, how do you feel about people? Do you think people can be inherently evil, or do you think those people have like demons and stuff? And and a follow-up question to that, if you think they are like sick or whatever, do you think it's best to forgive someone who does a foul act or something?
Yeah, I believe that everybody should be punished. You know what I mean? But that's not our job to punish them.
Right.
That's God's job to punish whoever. You know what I mean? And we all are gonna face that one day. Every knee is gonna bow. Every tongue is gonna confess. Everything that you do in your life, you're gonna have to. It's gonna be like going to court, man. You get up there at the gates. He's gonna spread out your rap sheet. He's gonna. You went through this, and this. Every time you've heard somebody talk, like right now, this will be brought up when you guys get there.
Yeah.
You guys were a witness. You guys heard a testimony, and you ran away from it, or did this to you, whatever.
Yeah.
But everybody's gonna have to answer to that. So I try my best to live like Jesus did, man, and he loved everybody.
Yeah.
Your past. That's the best thing about being born again, as they call it. When you fully start trying to walk with God, and you fully give everything to God, is your old life does not matter. The things that you've done in the past, it doesn't matter. You're a new creature now. Your old self is dead. You're a new creature.
So you feel that about people who are evil too?
Like people who rape kids and stuff?
Yeah.
I believe that they can change. I do. But the one thing that you got to understand is it's not our fault that we're born into sin. We're all born into sin. It's our fault to die in it. So I believe in change. I do believe that anybody can change. But I believe that until you're fully broken down, until you're fully beat down, until you got nothing left, until you're fully desperate, until you swallow all your pride, until you have no ego, until you're down to nothing, you ain't gonna call on him. He's got to break. He's got to go through some stuff, and they call him the good shepherd because back in the day, a shepherd has sheep. Okay, a shepherd is the leader of all the sheep.
Yep.
So it says in the Bible, he leaves the 99 to go for the one. Well, back in the day, if you go through history, not even biblically, history, a shepherd, when his sheep would wander off, he would leave his whole flock. He would go find that one sheep, and he would break its legs, and he would throw it over his shoulder, and he'd bring it back to the flock. He'd break its legs, one, so that it can't run off no more, and two, so that he knows which one it was that ran off.
Okay.
And he does the same thing with people. Sometimes we go so far off in our own way, and we try to run so far away from the flock, and we try so hard to, do things how we want to, and we try to be our own, whatever, lead our own flock, whatever. And that's when he comes in, but he ain't going to call you if he knows you're going to say no.
Yeah.
So if he feels like you're the type of person that's never going to say yes to him, he ain't going to bother. He's going to let the devil have his way with you. That's why you see people that are, homeless and under bridges and, it takes them 40, they done lost their kids and lost $1 million business. And okay, man, whatever. You want to keep on running? Go ahead.
Yeah.
But he will take things, think about everything he took away from me.
Yeah.
He took my friend away, bro, my job, he took everything, stripped me of everything.
Yeah.
And, finally I answered. It took a lot. There was a lot more than that. That was spiritual. That was going on inside. My actions, my sin, my drinking, my smoking, the way I wanted to do things affected people around me. And that's what finally broke me. And I surrendered. I was like, all right, you done took everything from me, bro.
Yeah.
I get it now. I hear it.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, like to answer your question though, I do believe, yes, there are people with demons, but we all have them. They might be different from one another, but God doesn't look at that any different. Sin is sin. It doesn't matter how small, how big it is. You steal a $5 thing from the store, or in his eyes, sin is sin. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we all have problems.
For sure.
We all. I don't care who you are. We all have problems. Whether it be you looking at porn, whether you have a pride issue or you think that you're better than everybody, even though you might not see it, or you want to be great, whatever. We all got issues. All of us.
Yeah, definitely.
It's cool.
Absolutely.
I like that the whole concept of there's hope for everyone,
Absolutely.
and that your heaven is going to be your heaven. You know, like whatever, anything bad that happened in your life, maybe in heaven it's not bad. Like it's not like that anymore. You're with all the people you love, everything you care about and shit. It's a very cool concept and thought.
Yeah, and he did not come into God did not send his son into the world to save all the righteous people. All these people that think they're goody two shoes and all these big churches and they all, dress up every Sunday. He did not come to save them.
Yeah.
He came for the sinners, bro.
Yeah.
His word says that literally. I did not come for the righteous. I came to call sinners to repentance.
Yeah. God doesn't want your money.
Again, bro, it's not the sick, it's not the healthy that need a doctor, it's the sick. That's why he came.
Right.
Yeah.
And he used, when he finally was getting ready to be killed, he told his disciples to go into this village and get a colt, an ass, a donkey that's tied up and bring it to me. He used an ass to carry out his glory. When they went in there and everybody was shouting, Hosanna, Hosanna, he used an ass, bro. He uses stupid people like me that he knows will have a voice, that he knows, bro, I ain't got nothing left. I could not tell you I'm this way because of my own ways.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you that because it's not true. It's because of him and what he's done to me, how he's changed my perspective, how he's made me want to be better for myself, for my family. It's because of him. He knows I'm going to give the glory to him because I'm not stupid. I've tried life on my own. I see where it got me. Seriously.
Yeah.
But he uses people like me. He uses the foolishness of this world to give his glory. He
That's
ain't gonna
awesome,
use
man.
somebody stuck up. He ain't gonna call people like that.
Yeah.
He will use an ass to carry out his glory, and that's what he does.
That's
That's
awesome,
what's
man.
so great about him.
I've
noticed that
thinking
too.
like that.
People, I don't know, that Exorcist podcast was so cool that I listened to, dude. I can't even explain it. So much he talked about, and
Who was it? What did you?
I could pull it up. The dude's name. Do you know the Sean Ryan podcast at all? Well, it's this ex-CIA contractor
Hey,
dude.
dude got the glove. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just not see that though. That's funny.
His name is Father Dan Rehul, and he's a Catholic.
Inside the demonic world with an exorcist.
He's a Catholic. He's a Catholic priest.
Yeah, it's right there. Dan, whatever.
Man, he's going to hell.
I don't know, but that shit was cool that he was talking about and saying, like, he's pretty much saying a lot of stuff that you're saying. Like, God wants me to be the voice, and I wasn't even wanting to be the voice of, like, his testimony or whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, he's literally saying the same stuff as you. And I find that a lot with people who kind of speak to me in a way when it comes to, like, godly stuff.
Yeah.
I find that same similarity.
What do you? I really wanted to ask you this. We're creeping up on hour 20. We can keep going, whatever. But I wanted to for sure ask you because I'm very curious. I've always been on and off religious throughout my entire life. I used to be super Christian. Used to go to do the whole youth group thing, play guitar for my youth group, whatever. But now I've kind of been creeping more into Buddhism a little bit. It's really been speaking to me. I wanted to ask you what you think God is. Like, what is God to you? If you were to if you were to have to describe what exactly God is. I know it's a hard question. I know it's a real
that's
tough
a hard one, man.
Yeah. But I've always been so interested in picking apart people's brains and seeing what that higher power is to different people. Because everybody, even Christians, even a lot of Christians, not everyone has the same brain. Not everyone thinks about God in the same way.
Right.
I like brainstorming on that. Because God, objectively, you know what I mean? If you believe that, it's a higher power. Right. It's a higher power up there, period. You know what I mean? But there's more in depth you can get into it. What do you think God is?
God is definitely. I mean,
you think it's everything?
He's the creator of everything.
Yeah.
He created this day. He created everything in this day. He knew what I was going to come on here and say. He knew exactly what you were going to say. He knows our thoughts. He knows our hearts. He knows everything about us. And that's what is so scary to me. And that's why
It's
like
like
I believe the Bible, specifically like Jesus Christ, because that was his proof. To me, that was
Right.
that was his proof.
Yeah.
Like Buddhism and all that. I don't really know because I've never really dug into that. So honestly, I can't
Yeah, of
speak.
course.
I can't speak on it. What I can speak on though is that I know that he sent his son for ransom. He sent his
Okay.
son to be proof.
Yeah.
Like there is a higher power. There is a God. This is his word. This is his will. This is what he wants. This is how he wants us to live. And I believe that because it became real to me. Like I said,
Definitely.
my spiritual walk, my faith did not become real. I was going to church and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I was going to church for 4 or 5 months. Going to church, being inspired, being motivated. And it wasn't until it became real to me.
Yeah.
Until he fully, until
Yeah.
I really realized like, oh, like you can't sit at both tables. You can't be doing both.
Yeah.
He ain't
yeah.
going for that.
Yeah.
And once that hit me, that's when I was like, all right, I think he's real. I think everything in this word is real.
Yeah.
I believe it. And, I started walking by it and my life has changed. When I got serious about it though, you ain't gonna get none of the benefits. You're not gonna get the love. You're not gonna get the peace. You're not gonna get the joy if you're playing both sides.
Yeah,
When
of
you
course.
fully surrender, and he knows your heart.
Yeah.
He knows your thoughts. He knows when you're for real. He knows when you're not.
Yeah,
he
for
knows
sure.
when you're giving it half throttle.
Yeah.
He knows. So when I got real with myself and I humbled myself and I really started trying to figure myself out and what I need to change, what I need to get rid of, that's when it became real to me. But yeah, God to me and his word is the truth, man. That's in one word, that is it. It's the truth.
Yeah. Okay.
I used to pray all the time when I was a kid before I went to bed. And
Deacon.
Yeah.
dude, it really used to make me feel so safe. Like when I was scared, if I watched a scary movie or if I got spooked or whatever, like if I prayed, I'd imagine there's just this imaginary bubble protecting me from anything.
Yeah.
And like if anything were to happen to me, like I did all I could by praying, you
Yeah,
know?
man.
And if I go, I guess I go. And that was a weird thought I had when I was younger, and I don't know, somehow I strayed away from God, but I kind
We all
of
do.
I feel like I don't know, I almost feel that connection
Yeah, for sure.
No, we all
in
do.
a weird way.
Yeah.
We all stray away at some point. That's like my kids, right? I can do all I can in my whole life to raise my kids up to be godly, to walk the right. Bro, when they get on their own, it's a wrap. You have to get you have to get your own taste of sin. Everybody.
You gotta learn.
And you got to get sick of it, bro. You got to realize how destructive it is. You got to
Yeah.
learn to hate the sin. Once you start to hate sin, once you start to really see what it is, and that's a very broad term for people that don't really look at stuff that way. But
Right.
once you really start to hate everything about it, and you start to realize the root of almost all sin is pride and ego, like bro, I'm telling you, it'll blow your socks off.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But everybody's got to get their own taste, no matter what it is. It's different for everybody. But
Pride is
gotta
the
get
devil.
You gotta get sick of it. Yeah, the devil got thrown out of heaven
Yep.
for pride.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The pride is the root of it all.
Pride will kill you.
Money. And think about how many people would rather trust in it. Like it says that it's easier for a camel to go through a hole of a needle than for rich people to get into the kingdom of heaven. And that's because think about how you can trust in a dollar bill. People trust in a dollar bill more than they trust in God.
Yeah.
Right.
You got $1 million
very
in your
true.
bank account. What do you need God for?
Yeah.
That's true, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Think about
fucking
it.
crazy.
Very true.
Like if people didn't have the dollar system, what do you think we would be doing? Like what do you I know this is a kind of crazy thought, but let's say the money wasn't there and people were just praying all the time. How do you think things would get done? Like, do you think things could get done, or do you think we would have
we
went
still
down a
need to
different
live our
path?
lives.
Right.
Probably through actual motivation.
Yeah, we absolutely have to still live our lives. He doesn't want us to be, we have to make a living.
Feels like money is more fake motivation than actual motivation. Like a
Right.
real genuine motivation comes from inside yourself.
Dude, I'm never motivated by money. I can't even lie. Like,
Really?
I get that. I gotta survive with money and stuff, and like I'll go work and shit. I'm not gonna not work, but like to me, it's just another day. Like it's another dollar. But also, I don't have as much responsibilities as people like you. You know, like I don't have kids.
Yeah, it's
I don't
very
have my
true.
own business. Like
One thing I will
I'm kind
say,
of just fucking off.
The Bible says to never test God. You don't ever test him. You don't ever test his well because it says this. I want to do this. That's a wrap.
No, we're good.
But one thing that it does say is if you give him your first fruits, when you get paid, if you give back to God, 10%, whatever. When you give back to God your first fruits, when you don't give out of your abundance, but you give out of your poverty, he will bless it and he will turn it around. And I'm a witness. I'm not lying to you guys when I say he will absolutely do that. He
What
will.
do you mean
absolutely.
by that in the
Bro?
like the physical sense?
Okay,
Of what
the
you
way
just
I
said.
the way I give back, anytime I get paid, immediately I take out. Okay, if I get paid $1,000 for this job, immediately I take out $100, and I know this is God's money right here. It wasn't mine to begin with.
Yeah.
I have this because God blessed me. He lined me up. He's the one
Yeah.
that made my phone ring. He blessed me with this money.
True.
So I give that back to the church. Pastor, you do whatever you want with it, whether it goes to the youth group, whatever. I'm helping building up the church, building up the body. That's what you're doing
Okay.
when you're. So when you open up your hand, God will open up His hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen instances, bro, where and I'm speaking from experience, where I have literally. Okay, I get paid $1,000. I put in 120. Wouldn't you know, next couple days or something, I get a call for somebody that wants this job, and my quote's for $4,500 or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
When you give out of your poverty, like when you really don't even have it. Like, okay, there's a story in the Bible, and it's about like a tax collector, whatever. He goes up to the offering, and he's got $20,000, and he puts $2,000 in there. And then there's a lady that comes up, and she's got 2 pennies she's rubbing together, and she puts it all in there. That's all she had.
Yeah.
And she puts it in there.
Yeah.
And Jesus is like, this woman has put more in than any of you guys.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Because she gave out of her poverty,
'Cause it's
not out of
worth
her
more.
abundance.
Yeah.
Right.
She gave all she had, bro. That's faith.
Yeah.
And he'll bless that because you have that faith. Like
Yeah.
knowing that he's going to give it back, knowing that he's got you covered.
Yeah.
That's what faith really is.
That shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah, ain't
Yeah.
that wild?
It is pretty crazy.
It is wild.
I
It
think
is
also
wild.
But
another.
I've seen it firsthand, bro. And the Bible literally says, like, if you're going to test him with anything, test him by giving back. And you guys don't have to go to a church.
Yeah.
Do like, I'm telling you, bro, do little charity stuff. Like, next time you're at the store and you don't even really got it, you got $200 or something, and the lady in front of you, her bill's $50, pay for it. And
Yeah.
I bet you, watch how the money comes back. You will get paid for that. I
Yeah.
promise you. You'll get
Yeah.
blessed for it.
bro.
Yeah. That's
It'll come
definitely
back.
something. That's something I've always kind of
It'll come
tested
back.
out
Yeah.
throughout my
I
whole
promise
life.
you, bro.
I love
Test
paying.
it.
I love in the drive-through. I love paying for the person behind me.
Mm-hmm.
It just it almost is. Admittedly, it almost is a selfish thing. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it feels good. It just feels good to do. It feels good knowing you just made someone's day.
Yeah, just don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing. You feel me?
I don't. What do you mean?
If my left hand knew what my right hand was doing, it'd be a wrap.
Be
It'd
that
be a
boy be
wrap.
extra crispy.
Dude.
That just don't let your left hand know what your right is doing. That just means like, if you do give to somebody, don't go filming it or don't like.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
go
for
tell
sure.
everybody. Oh,
Right, right.
You do that you do that in private.
On
For sure,
Not
yeah.
not for your pride, not for you to get an increase.
Yeah, of course, dude. I always
We
hate.
decrease, he increase.
I always hate seeing social media,
Yeah.
like vloggers or
Yeah,
whatever.
I can't stand it.
Oh, I just helped this. I just gave this lady 100. Oh my god,
know.
Yeah,
it's,
you're not supposed to do that.
it's
That's like
insufferable.
actually a horrible. God won't bless that.
it's so
Yeah.
Because
bad.
now you're doing it for your gain.
It's,
You want
Right.
people to look at
yeah,
you.
It's so.
It's like
bad.
extra worse.
It's so
You're,
bad.
you're trying to do God's work, bro. He don't need your help.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
God wanted this person to get a Thanksgiving turkey, bro, he would have let him literally fall on their face
Yeah.
and fall into a whole buffet
Yeah.
dinner.
yeah.
Dude, I've seen
No cap.
like I don't know the exact scripture, but I know somewhere in the Bible God talks about don't follow false idols and like follow me in the word of the Lord and stuff. And false idols that dude was talking about on that podcast could mean like he thinks it means demons like I don't know if you've heard of Moloch or anything. It's just crazy shit. It's like this owl god or whatever that I guess they do human sacrificing for, and then they get rich off of it and stuff like it's like stuff like that. And like not saying it's all real or whatever, but
I mean, it probably is.
it could be. And it's a weird thought to think about because people like the dude says like you will probably get what you want following those false idols, but you won't be with God.
Yep.
And like you'll just be
Yeah.
like left
That's
behind.
crazy you said that, bro. I read something this morning and it said, you got to go through hell to get to heaven, and the road to hell feels like heaven.
Yeah.
The road to heaven feels like hell. The road to hell feels like heaven.
Yeah.
So, like,
That
you can
makes sense.
indulge. I mean,
That
think
adds
about
up.
it, though, bro. You really think if you indulge in all of the things of this world, going to strip clubs, you got all the money, you got all this attention, you got all this fame,
Yeah.
you don't give back, you don't love nobody, you're prideful, you're all about me, 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 me.
Feels like heaven.
You really think you're going to get to the gates? You really think you're going to enjoy all the things of this world and then get to go to heaven in the afterlife? That ain't,
Yeah.
right, bro. God ain't that stupid.
Yeah.
No.
This is the devil's playground, bro. You're down here playing with Satan.
For sure. Yeah. For
it
sure.
does kind of seem like that too. It's fucked up, dude.
You can feel it too. You can feel it.
Yeah.
Even oh my god, you can absolutely feel it. Even if you're not, even if you're the least, even if you're a
Man, I
fucking
don't care
atheist.
who you are. You know that's truth.
Yeah, you can
Everybody-
feel the evil
Everybody
on earth.
believes that. Even the non-believers believe.
Yeah.
Why are you saying you swear to God? For real, man. Why are you swearing to God?
Yeah.
Because you know it. Think about it, though. Swearing to God, I swear to God, it puts an end to all argument.
Yeah, it does.
I swear to God, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
It puts an end to all argument because God is truth.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just hardwired in us.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
cool.
you can feel the pull, man. You can feel the pull of the evil on earth. And it's everywhere. It's around every single
It's coming
corner.
to a head, man.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
It's coming to a head. And I would have never, ever, ever thought a year ago, bro. Ain't no way I would have thought I'd be talking about Jesus and, whatever. But it became so real to me, bro. I'd be wicked to not try and... I'd be wicked.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta
I'd be wicked.
you have to speak your piece, man. You have to talk about what you are going through, what you're talking about. If you don't do that, there's nothing to fucking talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
No, absolutely, man.
It was great having you on, man. I really enjoyed this talk.
Good
Different vibe from the first one.
Definitely a different
Told
vibe.
you, bro. It's about to be different. I don't know if I was
It's
ready.
cool
sure.
though. I like
love
it.
it,
I
man.
kind of. You seem like you're almost made to be a preacher or something. Maybe
I
not
would
even like an
never wanna do
old
that.
school preacher, bro, but like a new age preacher. Like we don't fucking like, bro. Nobody's watching like CNN and stuff and
Yeah.
getting their news. Like
Yeah.
they're on social media looking at all these other shit, like this new stuff.
Yeah.
And you seem like a person who could do a new thing with preaching
Yeah.
in a way.
You definitely are built to help people.
Mm-hmm.
To help people get wherever they're trying to get. I could see that for sure. Just
Yeah,
the
I
way you
appreciate
talk,
that,
just the
man.
way you're talking right now, bro.
Yeah. And you kind of,
appreciate it.
you've always been like that too. And maybe not in the, like the godly sense, but you've always been like extremely passionate about anything you're talking about. And if it's about something that you feel that's above you, I mean, it's just even stronger, you know?
Yeah.
That's just kind of how it comes off to me.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
It's important, man. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad things are going well. You got a
Grace of
beautiful
God,
family.
man.
Beautiful
Yeah, dude.
family, man.
Ain't
What's,
nothing but God.
what are the kids' names?
We got Giovanni, Miles, and Naomi.
Naomi, that's a beautiful name. I love the name Naomi.
That is a beautiful name.
That's awesome.
Naomi Reeves?
Naomi Ray Reeves.
Naomi Ray
She's
Reeves.
gonna be named after her mama.
Dang.
And Giovanni, he's named after Curtis.
Yeah.
Giovanni Curtis Reeves.
Nice, nice. That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you.
I am
Yeah,
too.
man.
I'm
Get y'all a
happy
couple
for you.
kids, man. It's easy.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm telling you, it's easy, bro.
It's easy.
light work.
Y'all have some kids, man. You don't know what.
We want
You
them
have
for
some
sure.
kids, bro. You start. I got to get it.
Yeah,
Locking
Like I
it
said,
in.
bro, it's free motivation.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's free motivation right there.
Damn,
Absolutely,
you're
man.
the only person I've ever heard who's been like, get you some kids, bro.
Get some, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No,
that's-
everyone.
That's a good
It's
thing.
good for you. Like I said, bro. It's not easy. It's hard. Okay, yeah. Sometimes it sucks, but it's good for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
It's good for
Yeah.
your soul.
Makes you look at yourself like, okay,
For sure.
what am I really leading? Like, what are they gonna look at me as?
Makes you
Mm-hmm.
lock in.
I don't want my kids looking at me like, walking into their basketball game or something. I got this skinny, beer belly.
Yeah, I got this
Yeah.
fucked
They
up
walk
dad.
in, bro. I'm about to be.
Yep.
My dad's a stunt riding boxing fool, man.
Stunt riding, boxing. He still got paint on his jeans from work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's good. You seem like a good dad. I feel like you're gonna be
Yeah.
a great role model for your
I don't
kids,
know,
dude.
man. I be beating my kids up. I don't know,
They
man.
need
I
it.
see the
They need it.
I see the little baby fucking with your toilet paper and stuff. That's so funny, dude.
bro.
That's awesome, man. I'm super happy for
it's
you.
a ball. It's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm happy for you, man.
Kids are cool.
That's awesome. I'm glad we got you on. I'm glad
I
we got
appreciate
you
it,
on.
man.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yeah.
always a pleasure.
I needed
yeah.
this. I think a lot of people needed to hear something like this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Bring something different.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Change the root, change the fruit. You feel me?
Yes,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
I guess that'll do it. Hour and a half. That's not a
it.
bad pod right
That's a
there,
good
man.
one.
Absolutely.
Not a bad pod.
Hell yeah. Jordan,
you.
thanks so much for being on, bro.
Thank
Absolutely.
you guys.
Fucking
Thanks for the
awesome.
shirt, man. I appreciate it.
Of course,
For sure.
of course.
For sure.
Yeah.
More merch coming. Y'all
Yep.
stay tuned.
You want to plug your business real quick?
Yeah. Please.
3R Painting, 330-808-4510.
Absolutely. Check the bio.
Free quotes.
Link
Free
will be in the
quotes.
description.
Link will be in the description.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tap in.
All right. Thanks, Jordan.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, everyone, tuning
Yes,
in.
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Everyone,
Go.
like, share, subscribe. You know the deal. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Something like that.